Good morning. Good morning. Hey, church lady. Good morning. Vision light, my honey, my American honey. Hey, James Bay. Hey, happy. Good morning. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to do that. Y'all know I make up songs a lot of time for different folk, and I just can't help my damn self. Um, but I was sitting here this morning, and I was like, oh, I gotta stretch out. Okay, this is also your med check reminder. Please take your medications. Don't be like me and forget your medications. Okay. So I was playing around with that song, church lady, but I'm gonna tell you something. I have of all the Adele songs that I've heard, I only know three of them. Okay, I'm not a huge Adele fan per se. Like I love her voice. It's just, um, here's the thing. I don't listen to a lot of new music because I'm kind of stuck in my ways in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. But um, I know three songs by her. What up, Mr. Noble? How's work going? How's everything? I've had people tell me I look like Adele, and I've had people tell me I kind of sound like her a little bit. Not exactly, obviously, because she's got more of a deeper voice than I do. Um, but I've had people tell me I look like her for some reason because I got that chubby cheek syndrome. Of course, she's skinnier than me now because she done lost some weight since. But when she first came out, a lot of people said we looked a lot alike. Um, you know, because I have the chubby cheek syndrome too. Uh, I have that chubby cheeks. I have them chubby cheeks. The three songs that I know by Adele are Never Mind, I'll Find Someone Like You. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah. I know that one, and I know Rolling in the Deep. I know that one, and then what was that other one? There was a third one that I know. I'm trying to remember what the third one is. There's one more I know about her, and it's the only three I know. What was that third one? Why can't I remember the third one? Oh, hello from the other side. I must have cried 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart. But it don't matter. It really doesn't tear me apart anymore. Anymore. Yeah, those are the three I know. Hey, Dees. I like your name because it reminds me of D's nuts. Yeah, these nuts, man. Choke on these nuts. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't help myself. I find that funny. I'm a little crazy. A little crazy. But yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that D's, to tell you the truth. I'll have to go watch. Yesterday I was planting garden. Yesterday I set out 8 tomato plants. And I've got 3 more in a pot, and so altogether I have, I think, 12. I have 12 tomato plants I set out yesterday. I did strawberry plants. and I have I did 16 pepper plants or 18 pepper plants. It's around 20. I have habanero, serrano, hot banana peppers, and jalapeno peppers. So so far I have 4 different kind of peppers, and then we're gonna go get some non-hot um peppers or whatnot. And because I don't eat the hot ones per se anymore because of my stomach condition. I love hot peppers, but they don't love me. Okay. Hey, shaker, shaker, shaker. Hey, cut and shoot. Good morning. Hey, dumb genius. Let me get that right. Shit, I be done messed up your name all over the damn place. Oh snap! You already got beans, potatoes, corn, and tomatoes. Beans, potatoes, tomatoes, gravy. You okay? I'm sorry. Hey, Miss Catherine. When you said that, I just thought about you do pickle jalapenos. Oh, I bet they good, Mr. Gene. Genius. I'm gonna call you Mr. Genius if that's okay. Mr. Genius, that sounds delicious. I like pickled stuff now. I'm Southern. We love our pickles. So I love chow chow now. That's the only way that I like to eat cabbage is chow chow. I love some homemade chow chow, baby. Hey, watch her crazy, my boo boo thing. See, I was watching you watch her crazy while I was doing all that dirt work. I said hey to everybody when I first come in, but then I couldn't say hey, personally like I love to do because I had you sitting on the back of the tailgate of the truck. Um, I had you sitting on the back of the truck while I was digging in the garden. What up, these nuts?
What up? What up? How's everybody doing today?
So far everybody's good, but I like your name just because it reminds me of these nuts.
I appreciate it. It sounds like you're a gardener like me.
Yeah, I'm a Southerner. We us Southern ladies, old ladies, we like to garden.
I hear you. I get an early start on my potatoes because I do 5 gallon bucket container growing with those, so I can start them in like January, February, and then by the time
Yeah,
it turns, I can move them outside.
we kind of started a little late this year. It is on us on that. To tell you the truth, we should have had them out already. So yeah, we got the 5 gallon buckets too with the holes in the bottom. So when you water them, the water goes through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But no, I mean, I'm all over these YouTube streets. A lot of times I watch in the bushes. So I go into Harlow's stream yesterday, kind of cut to the chase. And I mean, they're talking, not to say they're talking mad shit about you, but it's not very favorably. Like Bambi says, well, if it was my stream, I don't let, people run wild in my chats, my mods are better than that. It's almost like they're holier than thou. And it's like they have something against everybody. I just don't understand it.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Square would have never got dropped yesterday if he hadn't have called Watcher a bitch. But when he went to calling her out of her name, you know what I'm saying, and talking like that, no, no, ma'am, no, sir. Watcher is my moderator, right?
Right.
And I protect my moderators. They're my moderators for a reason. Most of my moderators are very close, good friends of mine.
Right.
Now, some of them I may not be as close to as others, but like the church lady, that's my sister from another mister. Miss Catherine, I've known her for years. You know what I'm saying?
It, yeah.
So ain't nobody gonna disrespect them whatsoever.
And I mean, I don't know too much about Watcher of Crazy. I've kind of seen the name roll around. I haven't kind of ventured over there quite yet. But I mean, he's another. I mean, Square still continued to talk about her on Harlow's stream, and that's what you'll see. Square's mo is if he thinks he can get on a friendly panel, he will hide behind people, knowing that those people will block people trying to spread the truth and throw rocks and then try to call victim. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, he did it to you too, cut and shoot. When
Yep.
did I miss? See, cut and shoot. That's my heart too, right there. I love me some cut and shoot. Let me tell you something. I
Yeah,
met these ladies before I ever met any of them.
yeah, cut and shoot's been. I've seen her in our some of our other creators chats, and that's a cool person.
Oh, cut and shoot is awesome. If you didn't know, she does really great. Like, if you ever want her to do like little shorts or little cuts of like any of your like stuff, she does really good on that. She's really great
Right.
at her, and she does streams where she does mashups, and it is awesome. And I went over there and I heard a little bit, but I wasn't in there long because obviously, like I said, I was gardening yesterday. Something about I heard. I'm a trader. I read in the chat. I couldn't hear everything because I chose quality or quantity over quantity. No, here's the thing. You would have never got dry. First off, anybody that was here, I let everybody have their say. If here's the thing, I can't let one party sit there and talk about another without the other party being able to talk back. That's not
Right.
fair. That's not fair. You have to be fair, right?
Which
Now, will I
that,
ambush someone? No. If you were up here and somebody pops up here, I will ask you first, and I do this for everybody. You can ask anybody in chat that's been in my channel for a very long time. I knew Bambi and Ghost of Shadows had a problem, right? So, what did I do? I told Miss Bambi, I said, Miss Bambi, I said, Mr. Ghost Shadows wants to come up. I know y'all have a legal thing, whatever. Do you want to be up here while he's up here? She said, no, I didn't do that. I don't try to ambush people. Sometimes it happens, and I'll ask somebody, like even the day that happened with Square. If y'all notice, what did I ask him? If he would have said no, I wouldn't have done it. And people may have got mad at me, but that's just respect for the guest that was there first, right?
that's the
That
thing with Bam. She likes to lay out a lot of claims and says, "Well, I provided proof in the past," but there's always new people that come into the scenario. I mean, if you really have a degree, and I don't know if she does or she doesn't. I can't say one way or the other, but all I can say is I've heard claims, but I've never seen any proof. It's also like the Ghost of Shadows deal. She claims that it's Ghost of Shadows that came to her house, but she's never been able to provide hard, credible evidence. All you see in her video is a dude's back. For all we know, that could be her son or one of her son's friends. I mean, and her setting him up because
I
that's how
use.
Vince is.
I've never seen you before, so I put up a banner because I don't when I don't know somebody yet, I have to be cautious.
Right,
Oh,
right.
yeah, that's probably a good policy. You've got a lot of like people who come up and use pornographic images on streams, get them taken down. So
Yeah, that's what I try to tell everyone who is either a new content creator or you're a content creator. Learn how to use your banners. P bombs do happen regardless sometimes. And you can try to do the best of your ability. But also, there's another thing you can do, like where you've just now come up, right? If you come
yeah,
back again, I'll know it's you because I can go straight to the authentication and see that it's you.
yes, exactly. Actually, I've been porn bombed before, so yeah, it's always good to be on your guard.
A lot of people do that. What do you have to say, Mr. Hugh?
Oh, I was just wondering why. It's an interesting question. I ask this of people every so often. They don't tend to be able to answer it, but I'm just wondering, why do niggers say axe instead of ask?
I don't like that language. Please do not use that language on my panel at all whatsoever.
Be
Sorry, what
disrespectful, my dude.
what word did you have issue with?
The N bomb.
Nigger?
Yeah, please don't use that on my platform. I do not like it. That is a racist terminology.
Well, it's just a
It would.
noun.
You may want to stop him because he's going to use questions to continually drop the word. So it's up to you,
No.
Charlie.
No, you're sir. And here's also another thing. You're banned. You will never be able to come back on my platform. I do not like that language. I asked you the first time. You said it a second time. This is a pro black, pro white, pro everything over here. We love everybody. Damn it. We don't do that shit.
Girl,
I
I
Except
mean,
was
don't
black
get me
people.
wrong.
girl,
I
I was
mean,
coming up here.
the true
Let me
definition of the word is ignorance. I mean, and both sides, no matter what shade your skin
exactly.
tone is, anybody can be
Uneducated.
that. But the word just
Exactly.
it doesn't. It's not a good look.
And I just came up here because I really got pissed when I heard that. And how dare you say that? How dare you? How dare you? Don't come
Hey,
up here with
Blaze
that.
Boo.
Don't come up here with that. Ain't nobody up in here being racist or anything like that. Don't come up here saying the N word when you the main nigga in the room. Now, if you want to put it like that, we're gonna put it like that. You the main nigga in the room. Who the hell is
We
you?
don't we don't do that stuff over here. We don't come up here and saying M bombs, and we don't disparage the LGBTQ. We don't disparage
Exactly.
anybody because they religious beliefs and or political
And
views.
the thing about it,
Also,
Charlie, at the end of the
Jimmy
day,
Crab Legs, if that's you, Jim Terry, you're not gonna be on my panel, sir.
That's
exactly.
him.
And
That's
and
him.
at the end,
Ban that bitch, please. Hey, I'm sorry.
thank you,
Hey, y'all.
Just
That's
Blaze.
him,
You
Jimmy
good.
Crab Legs. That's him. Ban him, Charlie. Fuck
And
him.
at the end of the day, when he passed and when he closed his eyes, if they don't bury him within 3 days, he gonna turn blacker than a nigga, and that's a mic drop. Love ya. Bye, y'all.
I love you, church
I
Bye,
lady.
love you
Y'all
too.
know
Churchy.
I don't. You know I don't believe in that stuff at all.
I know you don't, baby. I already know, Charlie. You ain't got to explain. You know I know. All right, y'all.
Huggies, church lady. That's my
I
beautiful
mean,
sister from another mister. She can sing, y'all. She don't just sing. She sings.
don't get me wrong. I mean, even if I don't even like to people here or people to use the word cracker, even though
Yeah,
I am one. I
it's
mean,
just
I
that here's the
not a
thing. I
look.
don't like any disparaging language towards another group of persons because of the color of their skin, their religious beliefs, any of that stuff. Like I don't say the R word. I know some people use that word. I do not. For special needs people, I don't even like
That
that word.
that word's a little harder for me because I grew up in the '80s where
I
retarded
know
just acting a fool.
I know you act in that way. That's that. But I've heard that a million times. The only reason I myself don't like it is because it literally back in the day they used to use that word and it also depends on how you're saying it. If it's not sometimes what you say, it's how you say it. That word was used disparagingly towards people with special needs. And I had a special needs brother who passed away at almost 18 years old. He wasn't supposed to live that long, and the kids would pick on him by using that word, and that's why I hate that word.
Yeah, I got you. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna jump back down, but I wanted to give you kind of you can go back and watch it and view it for yourself. But I just wanted to give you the kind of the crib notes of what went down. And if Harlow or Bambi comes back over here, I would hold them to task. I mean, if they want to call you a friend, they sure didn't talk very friendly on Harlow stream about you. So I hope everybody has a good morning, Charlie. I appreciate you kindly letting me up and giving my take on it. And you ladies have a great morning.
You have a good one, and I hope your potatoes
You
go good for
too.
you.
All right. We'll see y'all later.
Hey, bye.
That
Hey,
went
ladies.
quick, didn't it? Dang. Y'all was talking about plants, then it went to something else real quick. Oh my God.
The ADHD is strong this morning. The ADHD is strong. But that's the way I am. Here's the thing. I jump from topic to topic, but we did get our garden set out just blaze yesterday, and we have a whole big spot. Um, when we get done planting, we're going to put like cross ties around it so that the no drainage, and then we're going to put um the wood chips to keep the grass from growing, so I don't have to weed as much.
Right, I know that's right. Oh my God, I can't wait to get out there today. I'm getting coffee brewed now so I can get out there. I absolutely can't wait. But I wanted to tell the dude who was asking questions about melanated people, like those are questions that you would ask your friends, huh? Clearly you don't have any friends who look like my avatar, huh? So you have to come ask people who are not melanated questions about melanated people, like not even trying to be funny, but what was the purpose of asking a white woman about how black people speak? That was just very ignorant to me. Charlie is down. Charlie is cool. Charlie can go and move anywhere. So you trying to cause division and with your little ignorance. But I would suggest that you go get some friends. Like if I wanted to know if you dished your butt out after getting banged out, I would go ask you. You know what I'm saying? I would go ask somebody of your persuasion. I wouldn't go ask a straight person if, you know what I'm saying, they had to douche their booty hole out after getting banged out everywhere. So, sir, I understand you're banned now. I tried to catch you before you get banned, but I'll catch you in the street somewhere because I really want to know if you dish all that nut out your booty hole or you just walking around with it for the lube for the next man to go down to bang you out. That's what I would really like to know since we got questions today.
You know what's funny though? I gotta tell you about the other person that came up. They come up with the name Raisin or Rayon or something like that. And then I did the authentication, and it said that other name, and I was like, "Why are you trying to come up on my panel?" Like, nah, bro, I'm good.
His attention from this situation has died down a lot. I've been gone. You in the ceasefire. His attention is not getting as much reach as it was, and negative or positive. We know the narc loves attention. That's okay though, Charlie. I'm almost back. I got my situation mostly handled. It's just that one I can't be cutting up around
Girl,
a
you
certain person.
look,
That's it. That's
look,
all. But
look.
I'm
Let me
getting
let me
that
say
work out.
this: you taking care of them grandbabies, you doing your stuff. Don't worry about them people. It's not. That's what I'm doing. I'm ignoring. That's things that you do. You ignore it, and people do what they gonna do regardless, right? And it just shows the difference. Like, my show has nothing to do about that person. We have nothing to say. I'm not speaking to you, you don't speak to me, kind of situation. That's the way I feel about it. I'm ignoring you, point blank, period.
Right. But just be prepared because I heard the chick who shaved her head off was back. So she's gonna be trying to troll and do things. He doesn't stop, so he's still gonna be trying to troll and do things. His brother is a mini him, so whatever he does, he gonna try to be on the same thing too. So just keep your neck on the swivel because they lie. They want attention. They just lie.
Like, oh yes, no. I don't know why every time I think about lie, that's what I think, or diabetes.
Yes, diabetes is my favorite one.
I know, right? I always think of Medea when she says Lyoya. They're good at lying. Lyoya.
But Charlie, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and get some coffee in me so I can get outside. I just came up for the garden portion, but then it switched. So now my mind is just now I'm ready to fight. Let me get down. I'm gonna get out of here. And hey, watcher, hey, cut and shoot, hey, everybody I miss, hey, church lady. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and balance out. It's not one of those days that I can cut up and let loose. So let me go. That just triggered me a little bit. But next time y'all doing the garden stuff, I'll be up soon as y'all start talking about it.
Oh, I'm probably going to talk about it a little bit more because I literally now I have plans to put in some potato plants. I'm not going to do corn this year, but I might do some snap peas. I'm not sure.
Oh my God. Do the corn too, Charlie. Do the corn too. That fresh corn is so good. We was eating it off the stock. My potatoes came up too, and I got about 20 snap peas that came up. I'm about to go outside and tie their little heads to the trellis today.
Yeah, I got I just put on. I kind of a little late. I should have done it, but it it kind of is what it is. I just did it. Thank you, Watcher, for dropping out. I was gonna go get your link in a minute and drop it for you. Um, Thank you, Boo. Um, but literally, I was just sitting there chilling yesterday when all this stuff was going on. Um, I didn't know why everybody started fighting all this other shit and who the hell's going on with who. I literally was outside gardening all day yesterday afternoon. I didn't even get to speak in watchers like I wanted to. I shared Mr. Get to Know. He was on there. I watched a little bit of his stream. He knows I was there. I just didn't say hey to everybody like I normally do because I was busy. And then I went over there to Miss Watchers and I was watching her, but I was busy gardening at the time. And then I ended up after I took my shower was able to say hey to everybody. Hey, my hotspot. Hey, everybody coming in. I usually like to greet everybody individually. Miss Berletha, Rain, Louisiana, Harley. Let me make sure. WSP Wrangler, Jarek. Let me try. I'm trying to make sure I don't. Hellbelly. Trying to make sure I don't miss nobody. I hate. Oh, Mr. Drew. Hello. Good morning. I hate not being able to say hey to everybody. You know how I am. I like to try to say hey to everybody. Good morning, everybody. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. Good
Right. Good
evening,
morning,
Chris.
beautiful people. I'm on my phone. I don't have a phone and computer where I can see the comments. I'm just walking around on my phone. So that's why I ain't speaking, y'all. I just remembered a few names from when before I came up here. But hey, y'all. Hey.
Oh, hey, Racing. Hey, love. But no, yeah. So I was busy, and then I took my shower. Yeah, everybody's been missing you, Blaze, and I'm so glad to see, like you're up here, Ram, because a lot of people was like, "Where's my Blaze? Oh my God, I missed her."
Y'all, let me tell y'all, because the ones who been following me will already put it together. I said that when I get on here and I be turning up, the baby be turning up. That was not a good statement for me to make at what was going on in my life at that time. So I had to deal with that. It's never anybody else. I always fuck my own self up. Y'all, I be whooping my own ass. It's always me and what come out my mouth. So sometimes I have to go sit down somewhere because I had to stand and be accountable for that statement because it was true. So if you could, y'all put that together, what's going on with me, and there we go. I love y'all.
I'm glad. I know everybody's real happy just to know that you're okay. That's all everybody wanted was to know that you were fine and everything. And, because we care about our Blaze. We love you. Just like we love, like, if Watcher just all of a sudden decided to take a week off and didn't tell nobody, we'd all free. See, they don't know you, Blaze. I had to tell them. I said, Blaze does this. I said, y'all don't know. There's sometimes Blaze, she'll do this. She'll take about a week or two off, sometimes a little bit more, get her mind straight, do her gardening and stuff like that, and she'll come back. I was telling people that I was like, I know Blaze. I know how she is. I've been knowing her for years.
Absolutely. She is absolutely correct, y'all. I will dip out. If something is causing me a lot of stress, a lot of work, I always say this is an entertainment application. And if it becomes too much, it's your duty and responsibility to log off. And I try to be the example of that. Log off. You can always come back and fight. You can always, well, I'm from a fighting sector, y'all. That's why I say fight. But you can always come back and do what you was doing or trying to do or whatever. But that mental part, take it. Take it. We know now. We know these days.
Always take your mental health breaks. It's never worth your mental health this application. You know what I'm saying? It's really never worth it because this is just, a application that you can turn off at any time. Go touch grass, go to the movies, go do something with your family, go eat some good ass food. If like you do something, take accountability for your shit, stand in it. I've always stood my ish. When I do something, I admit to it. I don't lie about things. That's one thing about me. And there's been a lot of lies spread about me, but if I'm just gonna let you believe what you want to believe that shit if you think it.
No,
Because
that's the thing, Charlie. Your character speaks for itself. So you know what I'm saying? If people want to believe things, you got to look at them sideways. Either they gonna come try to figure it out themselves and realize what's going on, or they just gonna take another person's word for it. And if that's the case, you don't need them around anyway because your character speaks volumes.
I've always been the same person. I've never changed, and I don't try to. Just like you, Blaze, your character's always spoken for yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you're a loyal person like you are, Blaze, yeah, are there people who are going to take advantage of it? Possibly, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Because you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you stand in your ish. If you got something to say, you gonna say it. Um, you know. And thank you for being a member for 2 months. Cut and shoot. Also, hey, Mr. Fumble. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Fumbo.
But yeah, so with and Hotspot said they're not able to say hey to everybody like they would love to because they kind of busy. Hotspot be busy in the morning. A lot of my peoples do. I know. Hey to all my bushwashers out there. Um, hi, because I know some of my folks they be busy in the morning. Like, oh, also Duchess Kelly Love. Y'all know Duchess Kelly Love from the beef sector. The people who from the beef sector know who I'm talking about. He did an amazing. He's on Smule Church Lady. If you ain't know that, and he did an amazing cover of Zombie. He does more like his singing is more like different than mine. Like but it sounded so good when we sang together.
Oh, I got to check that out. He don't play no games. He is so talented. He was one of the first person in the sector who drew me in with the singing and the man. He be cutting up those skits he be doing. He is very talented. I love it.
Oh, and I love his puppy dog. He's got Charlie the puppy dog, and I always loved it. Hey, get to know. I was telling people that I was in your stream yesterday when y'all was talking for a little while, but I was outside doing some gardening. That's why I didn't get to say hey like I wanted to. So I just shared out, and I was there listening for a while. I didn't get to listen to the whole thing. Obviously, it was a pretty long stream, but I was there for part of the time. I was busy, planting my garden yesterday.
And yay for the gardens. Y'all just don't know that grounding is priceless. And those foods, oh my God, they not only do they taste better, they are much better for the body. So if y'all don't do nothing, if you don't do nothing else, go throw that old potato in the dirt. You know you got a sprouted potato in that kitchen somewhere under that shelf. Go find it. You know you got an onion with the green sticking out. Throw that mug in some dirt. At least get you some green onions and a tater now. Look now. Grow something. I think I think the only strawberries I got planted down are June bearing. So I noticed some strawberry flowers yesterday. So I'm gonna definitely take my butt out there and plant the other strawberries because I got 3 bags of strawberries I haven't planted yet. I think those are ever bearing ones. I be popping at the beginning of the season with them June bearing strawberries, y'all. But soon as mid July hit, I be out of strawberries. So we gonna rectify that situation this time around. I'm gonna go pop some more in the dirt. And my potatoes finally came up. I gotta go heal them up too. I see the pretty little potatoes. Potatoes have the prettiest flowers on them, y'all, but the potato flowers are poisonous. Why are poisonous things so pretty? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There's a lot of things that grow wild. People don't know they're so pretty, but they so dangerous. Yeah, I
Yes, and
got.
there's a lot of lookalikes too.
Mm-hmm. There's a plant that grows naturally. A lot of people don't know. Down south, we have a thing called poke salad. It's either poke or poke. But there's this plant that grows naturally in your yard, just in your yard. And you can eat it, and it's a form of medicine. Like they use it for a poultice. So yeah, there's a lot of, I would say, get to know your plants. Get to know your plants, because if this world ever goes to shit, you know what I'm saying? We gonna need them. We gonna need them natural remedies that the old folks knew that we don't know.
Now I'm about to turn into Usher, Charlie. These are my confessions. I almost killed myself with poke root. I got violently ill. I was throwing up for days. I was laid out on the couch. What happened was one of my peoples, he got the land on his farm turned over. It was burdock there. We swore up and down that that was burdock root that I had, but it actually turned out to be poke root, and I had made a tincture with it. But thank God I test all my tinctures in small forms, so I'd only taken a couple drops. But yeah, I was down for days. I know never do that again. Take the plant before you turn the land. But yeah, I hear a lot of people eating poke salad. I'm scared of it because they
You
say
have
you
to
have to,
cook it 3 times.
yep, you
It's
got
a
to
certain
make
way
sure
you
all
have to
that
prepare
water
it.
off.
If you don't, you will get poisoned. Now, here's the thing: if y'all don't know about poke salad, there's a certain way you have to prepare it. You have to boil it 3 times and drain that liquid off every single time and wash it real good.
Yes, that's the key. If you don't wash it good, then you're going to get sick. It has poisons in it. That's why I'm scared of it, because of that poke root slip up. And I know like the root is still used for medicine, but it's a totally different preparation than burdock root. That's why I got sick. But yeah, that's one plant that I'm gonna wait about 10 years before I even try to mess with again. Oh no, oh no. I'm scared.
The reason I know how to prepare it is because my grandmother used to do that. And My great grandmother used to use it for a poultice. And you boil it up with different things, and you put it in a cloth, like a cheese sack, and you can literally had an uncle who had cut his leg and he was starting to get gangrene. The medications that the doctors were giving him were not working, and it was steadily getting worse. Right? She said, "Hold on, wait a minute." So she made that poultice. She put that on his leg and left it on 24 hours. Right? And by the next morning, the infection was gone.
Yeah, that root is powerful. That poke plant is powerful, period. I'm so glad you said that. Now I'm gonna quit being a punk. I'm definitely gonna look into what to do with the poultices. I just won't take it internally right now because I'm scared.
Yeah.
But externally, yeah.
Let me so that people can know what it looks like. It can be dangerous if it's not done correctly. And do not eat it directly because you have to prepare it a certain way. The pokeweed has to be prepared specifically a specific way. Um, but if you look it up, you can find out how to do it. Also, I do stuffed tomatoes and stuffed peppers. Um, I'm Southern, so we do that. With the tomatoes, you whole out the tomatoes and you make like a cornbread type situation and you put in there. And with peppers, you can do pretty much anything. You can do hamburger meat with rice. You can do cheese. You can deep fry it. You know what I'm saying? You can make pepper poppers. You can make all different kinds of stuffed peppers, like depending on what kind of pepper you use. And we talking about bell pepper, we talking about jalapeno, we talking about, you know what I mean? You can
Right.
stuff
Oh, those
anything.
sound good.
Shoot, stuff anything down south. We'll cook anything and everything. I'm gonna show y'all right quick what poke salad is. Hold on, let me get this screen share up, y'all. Share you what the plant looks like and stuff like that. This right here. It looks Those berries are not edible. Don't eat them.
They
Okay.
look like elderberries, but don't do it. Elderberries fan out more like an umbrella. The elderberry bushel is going to be wider, but the berries look just alike. But don't do it.
Yeah, it's very poisonous. Now to show you, look, let me show you the preparation here. Um, Says once there was festivals dedicated to the Elvis sang about it in a song called Poke Salad Annie. At one time, you could even buy it in a can. American pokeweed is a fascinating edible plant with deep roots in the South and a culinary tradition that derives to be rediscovered. Confusingly, it is also poisonous to humans improperly prepared. Years in the making. Today, I'll explain everything you need to know to prepare pokeweed salad safely. And this is what it looks like. It usually grows where there's a lot of water. You can find it in, like, if you have a area in your yard where there's like a lot of standing water or something like that, you'll find this stuff growing naturally, wild in your yard. Um, it says per usual. Let's see. Let's see. The plant is highly poisonous raw, but edible and delicious when properly prepared. This is what it looks like. It's got a purple stem. You see that purplish stem, and it's really thick when you
Hmm.
cut it. So it grows like naturally pretty much everywhere. Um, but you see how it's got that purple stem at the bottom? That's how you'll
Yep.
know it's poke salad. They can be little, they can be big. Um, it has been used as food, medicine, and coloring by indigenous people long before others ate it. Um, this is what the flowering looks like on it with the little berries. Don't eat those berries, okay? Just saying. Um, they are good for birds, however. A lot of birds love to eat them. Um, you can use it as a dye, believe it or not, because if you squish those between your fingers will turn purple. I don't know if you know that. I used to play with them when I was little. Um,
Yep, stay in your hands for days.
hmm you can use those for a dye. Like it won't hurt nothing to use them as a dye. As long as you don't ingest them, you're fine. But that's what the plant looks like. Okay. I'm trying to go down here and show y'all. You have to wash them real good. Okay. Make sure you wash them. That's all different ways they look. Young polk shoots, the leaves are hairless and lace shaped 3 to 12 inches. Mature plants will have red stems. They'll have those clusters of purple berries. That's what the white flowers look like when it flowers out before it berries out. Um, Both red and green stems are edible, despite the common misconception. Red stems are not. With taller, thick shoots, I find red stem plants can be tougher than green stems, as I recommend peeling them if possible. Okay. I'm trying to get down here on when to harvest pokeweed. There's a lot of confusion about when poke can be harvested for cooking. Here's a few key points. The plant can be harvested at anytime it is metrosomatic, young and tender, which means you need to harvest the plant before the flowers appear. Older plants are not more poisonous than younger plants. The height of the plant is not necessarily an indication of age. The larger the poke roots, the larger the shoots will be. To harvest poke, simply cut the plant at the base. Some people can get dermatitis rashes or blisters from touching the cut portions or getting the sap on their skin. I've never had an issue or reaction from it, but it appears well documented. So that's I'm giving that pre-warning. How to cook pokeweed. There's a lot of well-intended but misinformation, folk wisdom surrounded how to safely cook poke. In my mind, the most important thing to know is the plant must be boiled multiple times to be safely eaten. The root is most poisonous part of the plant. Ingestion, especially raw, could be fatal. Plants with developed roots will make shoots a few inches wide, which are the best for eating. The toxins are stronger in the leaves and the skin of the shoots than in the peeled shoots. Peeled shoots require less cooking than young plants, where the leaves and shoots are cooked together. To be to be safe to eat, the plant must be boiled multiple times. There are more than one way to do this. Sam Thayer recommends 2 boils in a change of water for about 12 minutes total. But depending on if you cook greens or peeled shoots, the cooking times and number of boils can differ. With that in mind, let's go over the difference between cooking poke greens and large peeled shoots. How to cook poke greens. Young plants with shoots not large enough to peel are chopped and boiled. I boil them 3 times for 3 minutes each. After boiling, the plants are safe to consume and can be cooked like any other leafy green. So you have to, that's what you've always did the 3 boil method, where you boil it 3 times, wash it, pour off the juices, put new fresh water in, and boil it 3 different times. Um, Removing the greens from the thick pulp shoots, they're showing you how to do that. Peel the outer skin from the shoots, cut the peeled shoots into pieces. Since the toxins are concentrated in the skin and leaves, the shoot only needs to be boiled once. I cooked peeled poke shoots for about 8 to 10 minutes. So the big fatty portion right there, you see that? That's the bottom there. They don't have to be as boiled as much as the leaves do. The leaves need to be boiled longer. After the greens or shoots are boiled, they can be cooked like any other leafy green. They put, people do different things with the shoots. Some people will put it in eggs. Some people will make it into a salad, like greens, like when you eat greens, it's different things. They can be dressed with different, like mustard and thyme and different things. But you have to, pokeweed must be handled with caution, as the consequences of improperly preparing it is more severe than a stomachache or phototonic rash. Ingestion of the root raw can cause convulsions and death. Undercooked, you're likely to have some uncomfortable cramps and paralysis. The plant is also poisonous to pets like dogs and cats. My cat snuck some of the cutting board and nibbled a tiny leaf that caused immediate emesis and lethargy for days. Treat the plant with care while it is raw. Keep it away from animals or young children. Um, so it is very toxic. But if you clean it and you cook it and you prepare it correctly, it's not going to hurt you. I want to see if they have the poultice on here because that would be cool. I don't know if they do. No, it don't look like they don't. Crap. I want to get that poultice recipe. I never got it from my grandmother. She passed away before I could. Sucks.
Oh man. But if you can't find it like in the little articles, just keep pressing because you're gonna find it somewhere. I'm gonna keep looking too because that's invaluable information to have for real.
Yeah, it really is if you think about it. Because here's the thing: what if the world goes down and you got to know it? Like a lot of people don't know you can eat dandelion heads. Like you can make medicine out of. As you were showing Just Blaze, if y'all ain't seen her channel, she has a thing where she's showing you. A lot of people don't know that's actually edible, and you can make like different things out of it. You can make medications. You can eat some of it. Like there's dandelion salad. Like there's certain things you can eat that's growing directly in your yard, just for the hell of it. It's growing.
Yep, these days most salad mixes already have dandelion leaves in them. A lot of the specialty stores sell the dandelion leaves by themselves. The information is finally getting out here on the mainstream. I'm seeing it like a lot of places now, and I am so proud because they used to trick us like in the 80s. They'd tell us that that was a weed. That was the main, a dandelion was the main flower that they would show on the commercial for weed killers, not knowing the dandelion can cure what this weed killer is about to give you because it's poisonous. It's crazy how they tricked us.
I know, right? And also, like, weed killers are not good for multiple reasons. Not only do they hurt like actual good plants, but they can absolutely like hurt your soil. Like if you're gonna do a garden eventually, that stuff seeps down into the soil, hurts the groundwater sometimes. So you have to be very careful with that stuff. Um, that's like at my old house, I had to be very careful if I did have to spray like even ant killer, right? Because I had a lake. So I had to be careful to make sure it wasn't going to rain for like 4 or 5 days so it couldn't, get into my lake or hurt my fish and do all those things.
Yep, we just did not know. I'm so glad we know nowadays. And yeah, if I be watching a lot of the like prepper stuff. So yeah, it's weird that they're talking about like we lost like I think they said 25% of the growing soil. So it's gonna be harder to grow. That doesn't compute to me because they sitting up showing us how to build soil and make soil in the classes I take. But when I start researching it, it's a real thing. So we're losing soil and they're poisoning the honeybees by the millions. So keep y'all head on the swivel. Try to grow something if you can because they definitely trying to stop us in any way. And if y'all notice, the timing of the chemtrails is when the plants sprout. Every time plants sprout in different regions, that's when the chemtrail planes start. So keep your head on the swivel, cover your stuff if you can, because they still trying to get us.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Those wild, we call them weeds, are actually really good for the bees also. And there's plants that are specifically, if like, let's say you don't want a bee right by your house, but you want to give them something. You could plant it a little bit away from your house, and it'll help the bees. And you want to help the bees because bees are really good for pollination. Without the bees, do you understand that a lot of our plants can't pollinate? And which means that like trees and all the things that we love can disappear. Like bees actually have a really good reason to be here, just like all animals, all like even the little bug that you don't think should be here, that bug stands a reason. So a lot of times, even like I will not unalive like spiders I know that keep away poisonous spiders. I'll just take them outside and let them go. Daddy long legs, they're here for a reason. A lot of the, you know, people get freaked out because they think every spider is poisonous. That's not true. And a lot of them keep out the bad things, just like every snake you see is not a bad snake. There are snakes that literally are out there to take care of the bad ones. So if you get rid of the good population, you're just making room for the bad population to run in. Because there is a specific snake that goes after bad snakes. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yep.
their job. So before you start taking stuff out, make sure you know. The
Yeah,
more
and
you know.
the biggest thing they taught us in those classes is let nature do what nature does. Plants want to grow. Bugs are going to come in and disrupt things, but when those bugs come, they always have an apex predator. It's always something that's going to come eat them. So I lost a lot of my collard greens to aphids last year, and bad as I wanted to spray, I did not spray. By the end of the season, the ladybugs came in. Ladybugs are aphid assassins. So I had to be patient. I had to wait. I had to get enough aphids to where the ladybugs was like, it's a buffet over here. Now I don't need to spray anything. The ladybugs are already out there this season waiting. So I got some ladybug houses. I got the little cute dishes with the water in them and shiny rocks so they can have water sources and stuff. But long as you give your ladybugs a home, they will never leave. So just let nature do it. We don't need those chemical sprays. We don't need to worry. If you're going to lose some crops, plant extra because they can't eat everything, y'all. I just plant an extra bed or something and let the aphids have they fun until the ladybugs come in and annihilate them.
Yeah, see, there's also good morning, Mr. Rubin. I'm so glad to see you back. I missed you, Mr. Rubin. I missed you. I was worried about you. You can't be disappearing on us like that.
Hey, Ruben. But Charlie, it's 10:24. Let me get my booty out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and get out in this garden. I know the wind was blowing a lot today. I know it done knocked something over. So let me go ahead and get secure. And I will see y'all beautiful people in the YouTube streets later on.
Mwah. Oh, and Dragos, I have the link pinned and I've dropped it. If you would like to come up and talk about native plants, because you said you did it with your undergraduate thesis and whatnot. If you want to talk about it, the link is pinned. Just to let you know, I was not ignoring you. I was finishing a conversation. I just want you to know that. Um, and I'm not worried about regular snakes that crawl on their belly. I'm worried about the snakes that look at you in the face and smile in you in the face and stab you in the back. Those are the ones you got to watch out for. But I have missed you so much, Mr. Rubin. And hey, Mr. Buster, good morning. And you planted marshmallows in your garden and grew some nice fluffy pillows? Shoot. You better not say goodbye again. You can't do it. Uh-uh. We refuse to let you run away from us. We love you too much. I love your I'm telling you, I'm still waiting on that channel where you read me bedtime stories, okay? I still want that channel of you reading me bedtime stories because your voice is super relaxing, okay? I need my bedtime stories channel, okay? From you. Because I listen to these other people, right? I still want my bedtime stories channel. Yes, I do. I'm telling you, Mr. Rubin needs to start reading me bedtime stories. I'm just saying, you know, I think his voice is super relaxing. I understand, Mr. Rubin. I get that. Real life always comes first. You know what I'm saying? And taking time for yourself is always good. But just know that we gonna be here waiting on you when you get back, and we miss you, and we love you, and we care about you. That's all I want you to know. That's it. If you have to take time for yourself in a mental break, do what you gotta do. We'll be here when you get back, and we still gonna care about you. Still gonna worry about you. Just every once in a while, come in and say, "Bitch, I'm alive," and I'll be okay. That's all I want to know is you okay? Because when I don't see people, I start to worry about people. That's just the way I am. Because when I say I truly care about, I do. You know what I'm saying? I truly care. But I do believe that you know, with different plants and stuff, and we're talking about like there's different things that we can all do to help our environment, and trees are important. Um, they help us breathe. Uh, Plants are important. Animals are important. Even a person who like that hunts, they hunt things. They know that you can't overhunt a population, right? Of any animal, because that's when we start getting extinctions and different things like that. So a lot of people think that hunters just go out here and willy nilly. No, a lot of us or people that are hunters know that you only take what you need, right? You don't try to take from a population just because you can. Um, Let me see what the dogs is barking at, y'all. The dogs is barking at something. I guess the neighbors end up having to have some work done on one of their vehicles or something. I'm not sure. Um, but so, whew, as Ruben's handler, Mr. Buster, are you Ruben's handler? But yeah, so I was sitting there looking at all that and all that stuff, trying to figure out. Topic. Let me go over here and show y'all something right quick. If I could spell today, it would be great. Poultice. If I could just spell, I would be all right. No, I know how to spell. It's just sometimes, oh, who called the office again? Oh, shit! I asked a stupid question. Let me get a stupid prize, y'all. Poll. Oh yeah, Poultice. I forgot it had a U in it, y'all. For some reason, I forgot poultice had a U in it. I don't know why. There's all different kind of poultices out there. There is Epsom salt poultice, onion poultice, um, and there's all different kinds out there. Let me see if I can find the one for polk weed and show y'all how they make the poultice and everything. Okay, here's the uses. Here we go. There's edible uses for it. I'm looking for the poultice. Medicinal uses. Research has long been conducted on pokeweed, possibly due to its history as a medicinal for settlers. A lectin can be extracted from the pokeweed that stimulates the division of B cells, plasma, and T cells to test immune response and antibody protections. Other research has been conducted into these mitogens and how they could be used to treat cancer. But this does not mean that you should consume pokeweed to fight off cancer, as you would likely end up eating enough pokeweed to ill yourself. Native American uses. Berries were used as a medicine or made into wine. Um, so, wait, how do you use the berry then? Because I thought the berry was toxic. So I want to know how they use the berry myself. Roots were used for rheumatism. Poultice was used to treat swelling and ulcers and sores. Infusions of root was used to treat eczema. A previous described young shoots were cooked and eaten as a pot herb, while the root was known to be toxic and thus avoided. The toxic roots were combined in small doses with special preparation with sarsaparilla and mountain grape to treat rheumatism, a stimulant and blood purifier. Treatment for sores and swelling were made from the roasted root, bittersweet, yellow perilla, and bark of an elder by boiling in lard or tallow and combined with beeswax. Deotection of stems would be used to treat colds. Leaves would be used to remove zits, pimples, and blackheads. Berry used as dyes or ink. I knew that it was used for dyes or inks. Let me see who. No, sir, we're not doing that. Pokeweed. Let's see. Do do do. Let me ask y'all this question. Y'all got any plans for this afternoon? I know I'm probably gonna play me some video games, probably do a little chilling. Tomorrow I gotta go do some stuff. Speaking of which, tomorrow's stream, not tomorrow, not Wednesday stream, Thursday stream, is gonna be a little bit later. I might do the gaming thing that I've been talking about with y'all if y'all want to play the games because I gotta go handle some stuff Thursday morning. Doctor's appointments, normal everyday stuff that I always do. Um, so let me see who this is. It may be, I don't know. Is that I'm going to put up my banner. If you come up here saying something crazy, you will be not. Oh, I thought that was the botanist person. The person named Aaron Woodward Experience on X, who has quite a few subscribers. They have 8.5K. Came into my back chat and said the N word and then N word with the B word. So I banned them from my channel because we don't do that. And I also did take a screenshot And when you authenticated, I took a screenshot of that also. It's not cool to sit there and say some stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know why they think coming up there and saying stuff like that is weird. And just I'm not gonna play any of content, but if y'all would like to look at the channel of the person, you can. It's crazy that the person would do this, knowing that you know they're supposedly an American rapper, and all this other stuff. So why would you do that? You're literally cutting off an entire population of people from supporting your music. And the fact that if people know that you're a known racist and that's the way you do things, they're not going to want to support you at all. Like, why would you do that? That makes no sense. Why would you say racist terminology like that towards and to disparage the black population at large? Like, why? Are you that hateful of a person? Why are you always laid up in a bed like that? That don't make no sense. Lord, sweet baby Jesus. Um, yeah, they have low IQ. Yeah, well, yeah, I should do that. I normally don't have to do that, but let me do that. There we go. It's like if I could show it, I could show y'all. Hold on. Let me go ahead and show y'all right quick. I'm going to present screen, share screen. And you saw the person say they were backstage, right? So they can't claim it wasn't them. I'm going to show you. It's going to look kind of weird. Okay. To show you my StreamYard. Um, but this is my StreamYard, right? Let's go to private chat. Now, I'm not going to leave it on. I don't know. Well, it's not going to show the private chat. I was going to show y'all. The person literally did say it. Let's stop the screen share because this looks weird. But it's crazy that he would come over and say that when you have 8.58 subscribers and you're trying to be a music person and you're saying stuff like that. Like, church lady, you can come on up here, girl. You know you can. And you can look in the back chat for yourself. I don't know why people want to do some stuff like that. You're making yourself look bad, especially if you're trying to do something like that. Like, you're just making yourself look like a terrible person by doing stuff like that. But I mean, go figure. If you look at his page, it seems like he likes to do that, and I believe he may be one of those crazy Trump supporters that go a little too off the wall. And I'm not saying people who support Trump are racist because not everybody is, right? There are some people that support him that just like his political stuff. Some people don't like him. It's up to every individual person, right? But to support somebody just because of that, he is. He's trying to do the country rap thing, I believe. Let me actually go listen right quick. Let's see what his little music sounds like. I'm not going to play it, obviously, because I'm not stupid. But I'm going to look on this channel and I'm going to Listen myself and I'll tell you right quick. Oh my god, your music sucks. Oh, you ain't no damn rapper. Oh god, I wouldn't even subject y'all to that, y'all. I would not subject y'all to that. I would not subject y'all to that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, sir. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That is awful. Ugh. Oh god, somebody save my ears. Somebody save my ears. Somebody please save my ears. That was the awfulest damn music. It's trash, y'all. It's straight up trash. I ain't playing it over my damn shit. He's trying to be up church, yes. And he will never be. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, ma'am, no, sir. And sad part is I don't even rap and I can rap better than you can. No, no, sir, no, ma'am. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Babe, I'll show you in a minute. I have it pulled up. I'll show you how bad it is. It's really, really bad. When I say it is bad, it is bad. It's terrible. My 2-year-old child, if I had a 2-year-old grandbaby, I wish anybody got a 2-year-old, 3-year out there could do better. If you want to come in for a few seconds, you can. I'll mute up the stream and play it for you so you can laugh about it. If you want to. I ain't trying to play that shit on my damn stream. You think I'm stupid. I ain't doing it. I ain't getting a copyright. I ain't dumb. I am not stupid. It's terrible. But he come up in here saying disparaging words like the M bomb. Okay. It's real bad, church lady. Hold on. I got to let my husband hear this for a minute, y'all. He got to hear this. Hold on, church lady. I'm going to let you up while I let him listen to this. Go ahead, church lady girl. I'm going to mute up right quick. Let my husband hear how bad it is.
I wish I was over there. That's why I was trying to say I want to hear it. Oh, y'all think he mad because he wasn't born with the ancestors' creativity, child? Not enough melanin? Are you mad because the sun doesn't like you? Are you mad because the rhythm don't like you? I gotta hear this trash music.
Church lady. Okay, let me say this. He has one song called MAGA Party, one called Liberty, one called Republican Grind, and one called
Oh
Trumpet.
my Lord. And Trump probably wouldn't even support that.
Here, I'll tell you what I do. I'll put it in the back chat for you.
Okay. And I'm gonna hit it
And
and go
and,
listen
and
to
then
it.
and then you can go listen to it and you can laugh just as much as I'm laughing right now. Yeah.
Girl, let me go listen to this. I'll be right back.
All right, girl. I mean, you could tell he made his beats like on Chat GPT or something like that. But he's trying to rap, but it's like da 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 da. It's almost okay. It's like a really bad version of like if you took Weird Al and made it really bad. And he's like redneck, but not a good redneck, and it just don't no sir. No. Are you like a like this person I almost want to ask if they're inbred at that point. Like some don't sound right and he Also, if you sit there and you look at like his videos and whatnot, his lives, and look at his head's misshapen as fuck too. Like he looked like he ain't got nobody in his life. Poor little tank. I'm gonna pray for him. I'm gonna pray for him. Oh, okay, hold on, church lady. Hold on. Let me drop it for you. Man, it's awful, ain't it, church lady? Oh, he has a live title, "The Bible Condones Slavery." That's some bullshit. See, he that type of motherfucker that you, no, sir, no, ma'am. You ain't welcome in my neck of the woods. You get smacked. That's why you so upset with everything. You hear it, girl? Did you hear it,
What in the Duck Dynasty?
girl? I wouldn't
They
even put the dynasty down that bad.
gangsta rap is that. Oh my god! No wonder you only got 28 subs. That shit is trash.
Here's the messed up part. He has like 5 channels. One of them has 158 subs, 158, 867, 12.8K on one, and the 26. And the only reason he probably has the 12.8K on that one, I'm guessing, is because he
Bought.
started drama. Well, he also
Mm-hmm.
started drama with bigger names than him.
That's what it was.
And yeah. And a lot of his lives he has to put on private. I wonder why.
Wow. I see you
Because
got the
half
comments turned off, girl, because he know that shit trash.
yes, girl, he knows it. He knows it. He's talking about Ryan Upchurch scared of him or anything like. Ain't none of them. Adam Calhoun. Uh, not none of them motherfuckers are even looking at your page.
Sure
Not
not.
now, another one of them. They ain't even
And,
worried about.
and I'll
And
never look again.
the minute Adam Calhoun, the minute Upchurch, even Tom McDonald, any of them that he thinks is the most amazing people, if they heard the stuff that was on his page, they would block him with a quickness.
Oh
Because
my lord.
what he don't know is that a lot of those rappers, those country rappers, are not racist and actually love quite a few people and a lot of their videos and even their crew, like are black people.
Right.
So why would they let you on their shit or near their shit when you are disparaging a whole race?
Right. Right. Girl, he wish. I listened to that song, girl. I laughed. I just scrolled halfway, and girl, all I heard was sound like somebody spitting snuff or had snuff in their mouth.
He can't even flow.
He
That's the
sure can't.
bad thing. Like I'm a woman who don't rap and I can flow better than that.
Girl, me too. Me
Hell,
too.
I just did on accident.
Girl, I got a little song. I ain't even put it out. I did some years ago with me. Rapping at the end of it kind of sounded like Kaya. It was giving a little Kaya.
Oh hell yeah. My name,
Yes, it did.
my back,
Yes.
and my
Yes.
track.
It was giving a little Kaya with the voice. Yes. I was like, okay.
No, Mr.
Girl.
Buster, this dude just came in a while ago. He got banned. His name's MC Nemesis on Amazon Music. If you want to have a good laugh, go listen to his music. I wonder, I don't think anybody's buying his shit on fucking Amazon whatsoever to listen to it. Because if you listen to just the first one, you can go,
Girl, you got to say it the beef sector way. Banded it.
yeah, he banded it.
He banded
I
it.
don't know if you can see it. Came up after him. What he put in the back chat twice.
No, I can't. It only showed me the link that
I'm gonna
hold on.
copy and paste the back chat right quick.
Yeah.
That way you can see what he said. This is the
Girl.
words that came out of this man's mouth. Then he said it in chat that he was backstage, so it was him. He was using a different account. But this is the words that was coming out of his mouth. I just copied it. Now I'm fixing to
Okay.
post it.
Okay. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yes, they did, girl. Then he said in chat it was him. So you know me. he was stupid enough to say in chat who he was, and I'm like, you dumb as hell. You don't tell if you coming up to troll to do some stuff like that. You did the right thing in using or thought you did the right thing in using a false account, right? Which
Mm-hmm.
and then you say in chat that it's you. Is
Right.
you stupid or
Right.
like
Is you dumb?
y-
Oh my
like
goodness. I swear to call somebody the N-word, he is showing just how dumb and uneducated he is, isn't he?
also please tell me he didn't stupidly put his real name on one of his pages.
Girl, screenshot it, girl. Screenshot it.
I am girl. I
We
am. Mm-hmm.
we finna get him all the way canceled, baby. You won't make it. I promise you, you won't.
He ain't. He got 26 subscribers on one of he you could tell that he's buying subbies because the views don't necessarily match.
Mm-hmm.
Like 239, 184,
Right.
69 views on one of them, 118 on the other.
Yeah, you
Uh
buying subs.
If you had that many subs, you would show and the hell would have way. The only reason he has some of those views is because he's taking content from Ryan Upchurch and different
That's
people,
crazy.
and he's putting it in his shorts, right?
Wow. They should strike his ass.
Yeah, he's got a lot of the like Adam Calhoun. He's got a lot of the like bigger names, and he's got a lot of he's stealing Chief Keef is trash compared to MC whatever. Like he's
How
got a
dare
lot
you
of
talk
other
about Chief Keef? He's black.
uh he talking about Kevin Gates over here.
Oh, don't talk about Kevin Gates now, because I could make that happen. I could make a phone call and make that
Yeah,
happen.
he got a lot of disparaging
I've
things.
been knowing Gates ever since we lived in Baton Rouge. I don't think you want to do that. Personally. And Boosie
But
Boo.
I know how he got some of these subs. What he's doing is he's baiting Adam Calhoun and Ryan Upchurch and all the Tom McDonald's fans by pretending like in some of them he's with one, but he's with the other, and he's going back and forth. Because if you look in one of them, he be talking crap about one, and then he be talking crap about the other. Then he's cool with the other. He's doing that to try to get subs.
And it still ain't working.
It still ain't working because once they realize who he is, they're like, "Ooh," and then people forget they subbed, and that's the only reason that he still even got anything. He's got one over
Crazy.
here talking crap about African folk.
Oh, now you know they don't play. And we ain't even them. But they don't play. You can't talk about the Africans. We can. You can't.
Girl, if you look at his face, look if you look at one of this one channel, it's got shorts of him with his face. Oh, he ugly as shit.
Girl. I think that's the one that had that bad face that day that you popped up one day and we were roasting.
Oh,
And I was roasting them from the
let me.
chat.
I was trying to see if I could get it. He's trying to react to the baby. They not like us. White rapper reacts. You're not a rapper, bruh.
You're not a rapper.
You will never be one.
And you're definitely not like us.
Hold on, hold on. He'll never be. Let me, so we
Uh-uh.
can roast this picture. This is
Come
what
on,
the
come on.
dude looked like. This is what the dude looked like.
What?
You see that? Hold on.
Ew.
Yeah, you see that? You see that? You see that? With he
What
got a tooth that
in
too long.
the
Uh huh.
skull and bones, the Walking
Somebody done hit him in
Dead?
the middle of the forehead too many times.
Oh, baby, you got a face only your mother could love. No wonder he's so mad. Look how the
Yeah,
sun
he
done tore his
angry.
face up, girl. Look at that, how red he is. Girl,
Yeah,
he looked like a mango.
this is the content that he does. He steals other people's stuff. You see this, right?
Ooh, girl, and his hairline don't like him either.
He got a peanut shape head, don't he? You see that right there?
Girl,
Somebody
ooh.
somebody mama didn't lay you right on your head when you was little. Just saying.
Andy bought it. Ooh, that's a sight, baby.
Can't even grow a beard like a real man. I'm
God
just
said no.
saying.
See what
But
happened when you mean?
See what he's doing though. That's why he got on this one channel. That's on this one channel. That's why he got what he got is because he's stealing other people's content.
Mm-mm-mm. And he still can't be original. That's why he mad.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
ancestors didn't give him no creativity. He's mad. Poor
That's right,
thing.
baby. If he's a rapper, you a nuclear physicist. Oh, and that was the word. That was the
Right?
word that I was trying to figure out the other day when I was talking about one of the things my son wanted to be was a nuclear physicist.
Go ahead, girl. He gonna make some big money.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he be talking about robotics and all kind of stuff. And that right there, cut and shoot, he penis head.
And girl, put him in coding. In coding. Yep. So he could be able to make some games. Oh my God, my dogs are wondering. Hold on. I gotta put it on mute so I can scream. Hold on.
I love you. I love you, watch it. No, you may not.
Oh. Oh, child. If I had that type of head right there, I'd be mad too, child.
I'd be mad.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
want
tell you this.
my
I'd be mad at life.
who is
I'd be mad.
that? Who is that that want my link?
I don't know, but
That better not be him.
Watcher said hell no, because that's a brand new account.
Oh, okay. Because I think that's him, baby. I don't, baby. You don't want none of this. When I,
He don't want to mess around. He
you,
don't want to mess around with the beef sector. He just don't know.
he do not. I was
Mm.
wondering if that was the same one because I don't know who that. I don't know you.
You know how the beef sector is if they don't know somebody.
Right.
Like who's you? Hopper, who this
Oh, okay.
woman?
You just wanted to sub. Okay. Well, all you gotta do is click my name down there in the blue with the wrench and just go to the channel.
Well, all they got to do is look up the church lady.
Hmm. And then type big sister behind you, it probably pop up.
Hmm.
If indeed you're not him, but let me tell you, honey, we done had a hell of a morning, and we're a little vexed in our spirits and easily touched this morning.
Do you gonna have to reach out and touch somebody? I'm gonna reach
Ooh,
out.
yeah. Reach out and touch somebody's head or thump somebody's head. He needs
Yeah,
it.
that dude is crazy because just like Cut and Shoot said on one of his lives, it says the Bible condones slavery. Hmm, that
Child.
dude's
Well,
evil.
well, he ain't lie. It's an Old Testament, but we not the New
Well, I'm
Testament.
gonna
We not
say
like
this:
that
a
no
lot
more.
of I will say, it wasn't. It was all different colors of people at one time that were slaves.
Right,
It's just
right. It
we
wasn't
only
black people.
see because you got to think about during that time. That was the time of Moses and them, and those were mostly Middle Eastern. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And if you want to talk about the American slave, actually, the Irish were the first original slaves.
Hmm.
Let's talk
There's
about
all different. There's all
it.
kind of there's all kind of stuff in history that people don't know. Just like a lot of people don't know why the Civil War was actually started. It wasn't started over slavery. It was started over cotton prices and taxes and money.
Right.
Almost every single war, you can all trace all wars back to money,
Money. Exactly.
money, and more money, because that's what
Yep.
people fight over.
Money and power. Power. Not powder. Power.
Money, power, and some were technically over religion,
Yeah.
in the name of God, or they would make it in the name of God. But technically, if you really look
It was
behind
just
it,
them.
yeah, it was just about money or power. One of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, almost every one of them is. It's money and it's power. If you look even back on the one that, they'll tell you that we fought that one war over 9/11. It wasn't all over 9/11. Some of it was over oil. It was
Right.
over
That's
money.
what it mainly was over.
Mm-hmm.
Oil. Wanted the
Oh.
resources. Most times it's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that over resources and things. Oh, I tell you, girl, I'm gonna jump my tail down because I think I got a pretty good sentiments about him. I don't know if that's him trolling or what, but I didn't
Yeah,
speak
but
to you. He said he was being spoke to. I didn't speak to you. Who spoke to you?
no, I think he was talking about because Watch said, "No, you may not."
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say, baby, half time I don't even read the chat. But I'm just being nosy because I'm just making sure that account don't come back in here.
Well, I first off, that person with the brand new account didn't come in here and say, "Hey, bye, how you doing?" Just wanted Joe Link right away. Why?
Right,
That's the kind of suspect. That's kind of suspect, bruh.
right. Make me
Right
think that's
after we
him.
had maybe right after we had a racist come up in here and say some messed up
Exactly.
shit. So if it ain't you, we apologize sincerely. But if it is you, go straight to hell. Okay.
Right. And my link is Louisiana. If it is you, don't play with it.
That's what I'm saying.
But if it's not you, I apologize, and it's all love. I'm just a little perturbed this morning.
I'm telling you, like, here's the thing. You gotta understand sometimes timing is a thing too. If you come up
Right.
here asking some shit and we don't know who you is, we're gonna be like, "Who is you?" And right after that, yeah,
Right. Right. Like it's nothing personal at all.
yeah, nothing personal. It's just like you imagine the timing of everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
like it right after we had that situation.
Right. It was crazy. And my sub's not bought. I worked for mine. And I have
Hell
way
yeah.
more than 28.
I'll say this right here. I still will always give my a lot of hey Miss Heidi, good morning. Most of my 1K, most of it, not all of it, but most of it came from the beefing sector. So
Correct. Same here.
I will always give flowers to the beefing sector
Me
for
too.
that.
Me too. Cause they're good. They're a group of good people now. They like you. They like you.
Hmm.
They don't. They don't.
They'll tell
I,
you in a heartbeat too. They don't mince words. If they don't like you, they're gonna be like, get the hell out of my sector.
I'm telling you, and I'm gonna be right there with them. Womp womp, da, 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 womp womp.
Oh, also, if you see ODS today, official D
Uh huh.
spot, it's his birthday today. So, I'm gonna go ahead and
Okay.
do this, just in case he sees the replay. I doubt he will. I'll probably have to catch him somewhere else. But happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, official D spot. Happy
Hey,
birthday to you.
we love you,
Happy birthday, ODS.
ODS.
We love
Happy
you.
birthday.
Hey, Mr.
and,
Jim, the best Jim.
and he better have that little guard baby of his. So I can say, hey, my little baby. I ain't seen the baby in a while.
I know I love him. I'm gonna go
Oh,
ahead and share
yes.
out official D spot so y'all know who we talking about because some of y'all don't know. Now he has two channels. One of them he
Right.
does mukbangs on, and the other one he does just beef sector content or just be talking or just be chilling. But most of it is beef sector because he's a part of it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
And you're like
this is
ODS.
ODS.
He's fair. He's fair. He's laid back. And he's one of the ones that he just call it how he see it. Like it's just he ain't gonna say it if he can't say it to you.
Mm-hmm.
So ODS is pretty straight up. If they want to sub to him, that's somebody good to sub to.
Oh, is it the twins' birthday today too? Or he said to his B-Day twin. Who's his B-Day twin?
I was gonna say the only twins I know is TC and LC. Oh, ain't that their
Yeah,
name?
TG,
LG,
TG and
TLG,
LG.
and LG. Yeah, my girls.
I'm trying to figure out who else's birthday it is.
I'm trying to think too. Who is his birthday twin? I should know this.
Oh, Cuffman, which is that's a different name, I believe.
Yeah, that's gotta be
Chanel Huffman, Chanel.
Chanel, my girl Chanel. Happy birthday, Chanel, sis. I love me some Chanel. Two of the coolest people in the sector. They pretty level-headed. It
And
makes sense.
I think he was just saying to all the people that have birthdays too today, kind of situation.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cause y'all know but yeah, he has the prettiest little god baby. If y'all ever get to see him, he is
Hmm.
so
He
cute.
is so cute. He looked like he's ODS's biological child, but he's not. But he could pass for ODS's child.
Now ODS does have babies. He just don't show his
Uh-huh.
babies on here. He's
Uh-huh.
allowed to show the god baby because the god mama don't mind. But
Hmm. He don't
Namari,
show the
he
twins, I don't think.
yeah, no, he don't show the twins because they mama don't want them on here like that. So that's the
Right.
only reason he don't show his babies.
Hmm.
Hmm. But Namari, oh my god, Namari is so cute.
Kidney. Oh
I
my
love that little
goodness.
face.
Me too. And he just be his little hands just be into everything. Hitting the mic and he be trying to talk with ODS and everything. It's just the cutest thing to actually see in real time.
I love when ODS has him. He's sleep on his like. I've watched that baby
Yes.
grow from a
Hmm.
baby to now a
Yes.
toddler.
A
Uh,
toddler. Exactly. Exactly. We was there from the start with that baby. From the
yeah,
time
we
he bought
remember
that
that
baby
baby
out.
when that baby when that baby when she was pregnant with that baby and we was hearing about
Yep.
that baby and then we got to see that baby from the time they was little. It's just cute. He's got the cutest little face.
Yes. And his little eyes. Oh my goodness, the cutest little eyes.
I would spoil the crap out of him.
Me too. I love babies, girl. I would give that baby the world. I'd be like, what he want? Give him what he want.
That did this be me. They didn't give Auntie's baby what he wanted. Come here, tell Auntie what they do to you. Okay, Auntie
Okay.
will go get it.
Okay. We'll go get it for that baby. Shame on you for not go getting that for that baby. Come on, baby.
I've done that with so many of my friends' kids. I'm like, come on, tell Auntie about it. Come on over here. All right, let's go get the baby. What the baby wants. You tell them that if they don't want to do what you tell them, to tell Auntie, and Auntie will get
That's
on to
it.
them for you.
That's it. Auntie will get it for you. And they gonna call you. Let them get old enough to get to walking and talking and in school. Auntie, TT. I have one that's in high school that's I took on as my niece. That little girl will call me for anything. And she's a senior. TT, I need this and I need that. And, since her mom has passed away, I do everything I can to help her.
Yeah.
So that's my little
That,
niece.
my friend's kid used to call me on her phone all the time, and she didn't know it because she had learned how to and for some reason it was always me. It was nobody else.
Yep.
She knew my number or knew
Yep.
my name in her phone and knew how to get to it, and she'd just call me and she'd start blabbering on the phone, and I knew exactly who it was when she'd call me.
Yep.
And then my friend would figure out that she had the phone talking, and she'd go, "Who you talking to?" And then she'd go, "It's just me." Oh, okay.
Right.
And I go,
Exactly.
she done called me again. Oh, okay. And she goes, she never calls anybody else but you.
I gotta
And
figure out who daughter does that. Mm-hmm.
she had to scroll to find my name too. I was like, so that tells you that baby was smart.
Oh yeah, that baby know how to read.
That baby was smart. I mean, at like 2 years old, knew how to find my name.
Yes, indeed, smart. That's how my nephew was. He knew what the word exit was. He knew how to FaceTime call me. Like all my nephews, I have one that's just turned one, and that little boy be saying TT, and he'll FaceTime me.
My son used to call one of my best friends. He's the only it's the only person when I'd let him borrow, play on my phone or watch videos. It'd be the only person he'd call would be her every time. And
See,
I'd hear him babbling, and I going, "Yep, you talking to Aunt Lacey? Mm-hmm. Again,
damn.
talking to
See, I
Auntie
already
again,
know.
ain't you?"
I already
I already
know.
he at like 1 and 2 years old knew stuff that we went by a place that was I know you've heard of a place called Affordable Dentures. Almost a lot of
Oh
places have it.
yes, yes, that's where I want to go.
We
Mm-hmm.
drove by there and he said, "Oh, that's where you get your teethies done, mommy. That's where you get the fake teeth." And I
He
looked at him and I go, "How do you do that?" I didn't know he could already read at
can
1 year
read.
old.
Yeah, yeah. Baby, if you read to them while they in the womb, they will be some of the smartest things ever.
He was entirely too smart for his own good. And then he got in that I hate that phase, but love that phase at the same time. Mama, why does it do this? Mama, why does it do that? How?
Oh
Why?
my Lord,
Oh.
I hate that stage. Oh my God, I be ready to pull my own hair out.
And they ain't gonna stop neither. They're gonna keep on until they get the explanation they want. And then
and,
eventually they'll get tired of asking questions, but it lasts for a while.
and you better give it to them because they'll keep on.
Mm.
They'll keep right on going.
But I love it when there was a funny thing. It's the cutest shit. One of my friends did this. The baby's into baby talk right now. So they get a scammer called and they gave the phone to the baby and the baby's just walking around the house going, baby talk, throwing a hand
Yes.
in the air, like, just sassy as all
That
get
is
out,
so smart.
just throwing the hands around, just talk and kept the scammer on the phone for a good little minute too.
Look, they need to use that little girl to trace them.
I've been watching this channel where there's this dude who he gets a hold of scammers, right? And like
Wow.
he's over there in like India and different places. He
Hmm.
got a they hacked in. I don't know how they did this. He has a virtual machine.
I saw
So when
that where he hacked into their cameras.
uh-huh, girl, I was
I
girl,
saw
I done
that.
got into that. I don't
Me
know what it is.
too. And if you ever watch EDP watch, um, girl, they be catching predators in real time. Child predators, um, different ones that be online, thinking that they talking and dealing with a kid. They be sending all kind of pics and stuff, and they'll come bust them in real time, and the police will arrest them.
You talking about it's J.I. Don
Gideon,
Freeman? Yeah.
Gideon, uh-huh.
I'm gonna
Yep.
subscribe right now, y'all, and I'm gonna drop this channel. He's
Yes.
he be catching predators in real time, so
Sure
we
do.
love somebody who be
Him
catching them.
and Skeeter, I think his name is Skeeter Jeans or Skeeter something. It might be Skeeter Jeans, but they call him Skeet. He always telling they got skeeted on.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that.
His name is Skeet. I think it's called Skeeter Jean. But he's
Ooh,
that good.
dirty grandpa gets caught cheating on wife of 60 years with a
Yes.
13-year-old girl. Ooh,
Yes. Yes. Girl,
Lord, sweet baby
you'll
Jesus.
have you some stuff to watch this evening.
I'm telling you. Why is it
Girl,
always
yes.
old white men? Why is it always that?
Girl, they be having some black ones on there and they be young. The black ones be young. I
I
don't
know, but
understand
with
that.
the white dudes, it's usually always an old dude. Have you ever noticed that shit?
Yeah, because grandma ain't giving them none.
Hey, the shit show.
Grandma say I ain't got too old for that. Mm.
Mm-mm. Oh no, I'm gonna tell you something. There was this dude, no lie, that I knew from where I used to be from,
Uh-huh.
and uh, knew him. He used to own a car lot and all this other shit, right? And he
Yeah,
got charged with that shit. I was like, what?
that be the
You know,
ones.
it's like you don't know it, and you don't like you don't know that person like that. And then you get to see it and you're like in real time you see their charges and you like what, like
Yes,
i'm
indeed.
i'm
It's
like
one like that up the street from me. And he's married, got a son and everything. But it happened way in the 90s. And just randomly, they sent it in the mail for us to get. And girl, when I seen the picture, I said, "Oh my God!" Girl, I was so shocked because he doesn't come off like that.
yeah, I totally like, it's freaky when you sit there um and you get no, well actually get to know, I'll tell you something right now. I had something try to charge my card this morning, so I had to lock it, but I'm fixing to uh do it, get my book. I gotta go to my which playlist did I say? There it is.
What,
And
he got a book on sale?
yeah, break the silence. It's let me go ahead and put in this order, then I'll share it for y'all. It's
Okay.
Mr. Get to Know down there. He actually also has doing things to help, and does
I'll
education
definitely support.
on. His is from the it. I'll read you the description right quick. Proceed to check out right quick and make sure it's being sent to the correct place. Yes, deliver to this address. Place order.
I love old good writing there.
It will
Being
be here
somebody I
Friday,
know.
May the 2nd. It'll be here Friday, May the 2nd.
Nice.
Okay.
Get the
Let me
sundown time my
let
husband
me
goes
go
back to
back
work.
to the book so that I can share it to other people. Break the Silence is the name of the book, and it's the world is a beautiful place filled with darkness. My hope with this book is to shine a different light on the world of essay abuse of children, a light that I pray will give you, the reader, an inside perspective into the horrific dark world of essay abuse through the words of a child who is now an adult. Some of the poems in this book are dark and some are happy, some are spiritual, but they all have one thing in common. They're all written with the hope to change the way people think about and the importance of protecting the world's most valuable asset, children.
I could definitely support that. I'm all about the kids.
Okay, so I'm going to
And
copy this
I'm
and I'm going to
also a
paste it.
survivor of the same thing. So I can definitely support it. And I'm so sorry. So sorry that that happened to you.
I'm actually going to go to his channel, also share his channel link um, in the chat. And he does a lot of things to protect children, does a lot of awareness. And then he does cool streams where he
He
just sit and talk, and he does karaoke Sunday.
nice. He may wants to connect with the channel that I mod for Charlie that advocates for children, called the AFC podcast with DJ Just Jay. And he advocates for children. He does child cases and things of that nature and awareness and things, that'll be a really good person for you to network with as well.
ASACF.
No, AFC.
Oh,
AFC podcast. DJ Just Jay. That's been one of my friends for several years.
okay. I got his channel right here. I'm going to I subscribe myself, and I'm going to share. Church Lady mods this person and says they're amazing and they do a lot of advocacy. So I'm going to make sure I drop this. Get to know this may be a person that you might want to, network with, since
Oh
y'all
yeah.
do a lot of the same things. Y'all both
Mm-hmm.
network with, and y'all both like do advocacy
Right.
for it.
Mm-hmm.
And Get to Know also has there is a um, change.org to get signatures to try to change the laws on predators and have harsher
Mm-hmm.
penalties for
Yes.
predators.
Now, did you hear the new law that Louisiana passed?
Oh, tell me about it.
Girl, for the predators, girl, it is a chemical castration. How nice.
That is a good thing.
Yes, they have to get the shot that will chemically that thing, baby. It won't even work. I said, but what about the fingers? They need to go and chop the fingers out too. Cause that may not work, but they still may try to get a feel with they they nasty.
Yeah, I always that's one thing I really enjoy about Mr. Get to Know is that he has been a staunch child advocate for that.
Beautiful.
And
Oh,
so
okay. He's gonna get up and say he don't agree with chemical castration. He said when he get home, he gonna come up and explain why. I'd definitely be interested to hear your perception. I'll probably be in the chat, but I'll definitely be interested to hear it. I'm pretty open minded, so
well, I mean, with him saying that, I mean, he himself is a advocate
he's
for
a man.
legalization,
Yeah, he's a
and
man.
he also he himself was essayed as a child,
Right.
and so and his abuser actually passed away recently, and so
Wow.
for him it was like, you know, that person
Closure.
can't hurt nobody else. Yeah,
Yep.
and so, you know,
True
huggies, cut and
closure.
shoot. Have a good rest of your day, love.
Huggy sis. Have a good day.
Oh. I don't know why, but just random songs just randomly run through my head.
I do that too. I be around the house just singing, just random songs. I'm like, where that came from? If it get to stirring up too long in my spirit, I'm gonna have to go on and either sing it publicly or do the cover. So if that thing get in your spirit a little too hard, Charlie, go on and hit up Smule and do your nasty piece of cover now.
Well, I use Mule when I do with y'all because I don't have the what is that called? The where you have to pay for it.
I had that.
I don't have that,
I pay it
so
yearly.
I only how much you paying a year for that anyway? Because I don't
Probably
even
like
know.
probably like $30. If that 30 something, if that 30 something bucks. It's not even
I
expensive.
I use Star Maker for free because I have an Android. Now, if you have an iPhone, and it'd be trying to charge you too. You
Oh
know what I'm
wow.
saying?
Right.
But because Apple be wanting their money. But if
Right.
you have Android, Star Maker is 100% free.
Wow. I don't even have an Android. Throw the iPhone.
Over there you can have party rooms and stuff. What I like about Star Maker,
Nice.
and you can sing anything in their party rooms, I believe, even if you're not. That's how a lot of people get around not paying for the premium stuff. Is they go to the
Yeah.
party rooms and sing and then record that way. You can do party rooms there and have families, like where you
Wow.
have a private chat with the family, and everything, so y'all can share y'all's covers with each other.
Yeah.
And I'm like level really high up over there.
That's nice.
Been there for a long time. Got a lot of people over there.
That's
I to the point
good.
I have 6.8 followers over there.
Oh, baby, don't go nowhere. You good.
6.8K. Yeah.
You good. Don't go
Uh,
nowhere.
I've been there for a long time, and I've been with Star Maker since it was a free. It's still, I think, a free app, but I've been over there so long that like
That's
it was the
amazing.
first one. Yeah,
That is
and
amazing, Charlie.
so I just go up there and chill, and you can get gifts there too, and people get free gifts like daily. You can do check-ins and stuff, and you don't have to like pay for like to be able to get stuff. You get free coins every day.
Ooh, that's nice. Girl, I'm probably gonna check that out. I think
Yeah,
I think you was telling me about that last time.
yeah, it was girl.
Uh-huh. And I think I went and it was acting funny, but that's okay. I got a Chromebook. We good. That's just as good as a droid. So we in there.
It's you the only thing that I will say in order to and a lot of these to share your covers, you have to like act like you're gonna put it on TikTok
Ah,
and then you save it,
right.
and you don't have to necessarily post it. You can save it from act like you're sharing it to TikTok, right?
Gotcha.
And then you can absolutely post your covers over here. That's how I've been doing my covers all these years
That's
on
nice.
YouTube.
That's
Yeah.
good. Oh, save yourself money. I know that's right. Yeah, I'll be paying for Smule and I don't even hardly be over there. You see it. I jump
Um
on whenever it hits me.
Oh yeah, like I'll do that too. Like I'll do that. Like I'll go over there and I'll do covers. The reason I keep Smule is more so for you.
Right.
Um and it's more so when I feel like I will say the difference between Smule and StarMaker. Now StarMaker has where you can set your voice changer and all that, but Smule
Yes.
does have a bunch of different kinds that
Mm-hmm.
are amazing to me.
Yes.
Um I wish Mule had some of the things that Star Maker has,
Right.
but they don't.
Right.
I wish they had the party rooms because I tried to do one of those lives to see if I could sing just any song I wanted, and you can't.
Uh-huh.
You have to pay for premium over there.
Oh
Like, there's
wow.
no way to circumvent premium over there.
Girl, I wish we could share premiums. I'll let you share mine and tell you, girl, go on and do your big one.
Oh, there's my song right there. I hate the world today. My one of this is one of my favorites.
Hey,
I'm a bitch. I'm a lover.
hey,
I'm a
hey,
child.
that's my
I'm a
joke.
mother.
Hey,
I love
hey.
a lot of different music. Like
Me
I'm
too.
the type that's gonna go from all the way over here to all the way over there.
Me too. I love country, rock, soft rock, pop, gospel, R&B, zydeco, reggae, reggaeton, island music. I mean, it just goes on and on. I love a lot of music. I just can't take heavy metal. That ish.
Well,
That's
I can't.
I can't take it
There, I like
unless it's
heavy metal. I won't.
Evanescence.
Now I love Evanescence. All of
Yeah,
their songs. I every damn one of them.
exactly.
Um, I love, but that's not necessarily heavy metal per se.
It's more like pop
Um,
rock or somewhere up in there.
but that was during the punk rock era. Uh,
Yes.
more so in that era. But I do love all rock and roll. Now, heavy metal don't bother me. I just can't. There's certain screamo songs I cannot listen to because it gives me a headache.
Now I could do a heavy metal scream. I used to get paid to do that. Like that wake me up inside. That's
Wake me up inside,
yes, that
call my
scream that
name
girl
and
do.
save me from the
Wake
dawn.
me up. Hey,
Bid my
wake
blood
me
to
up. Hey,
run
wake up.
before I come undone.
Save
Save
me.
me from the nothing I've
Du- du-
become.
du- 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 du.
Now that I know that I'm without. Yeah, I know all their
Hey, I love that
songs.
song. Oh, me too. I love that one and that pretty one that they used to have. It's real slow. Oh, how did that song go? Dun, 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 dun,
Try,
dun, 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 dun,
oh,
dun. That one. I can't think of the words.
hold on. I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yes.
You're not talking about bring me to
I
life.
just did that one.
Okay, let me think the other one. I they let me look. Let me think. Because I think I know what. There's quite a few of them. My
Hey,
favorite is Hello. It's called Hello. It's Hello. Is it me? Not why did I just try to sing fucking Commodores? Uh, hold on. I'm getting it in my brain right now.
I'm trying to think how that
If I
melody is.
smile and don't
That's it.
believe,
I think that's
soon
it.
yes, suddenly I know I'm not sleeping.
What's the name of
Hello,
that song? That's
I'm
not it.
still here.
It's
That's not it.
it's
I love all their
da da
songs
da
though.
da da da. What? How does it go?
My Immortal? Is it My
Yes,
Immortal?
yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. My immortal. That's it.
I know all of her songs. Yeah.
That's I love that song.
I'm so tired of being here,
Yeah, that's it.
depressed by all my childish
Childish fears. That's
fears.
it.
And if I have to leave, I wish that you would just leave. I love that
Yes,
song. I
I
love
do
all of
too.
Amy Lee because Amy Lee can sing, child. Yeah, for some reason, when I was trying to sing the other
She sure
song,
can.
Lionel Richie was coming to mind,
Right.
and I
Hello.
don't
Is it me you're looking for?
looking for. I can see it in your eyes. I can feel it from your heart.
Now, believe it or not, I did not like his horse face tail. I did not
Really,
like him.
I
Ooh,
love Lionel Richie. I love all his music.
mm-mm,
Now,
I didn't
him
like
as a
him.
person, I don't care about, but his music, on the other hand,
Oh, I didn't like his music. Oh, I did. It was just something about him. I just didn't. I said he looked like a horse, mama. He's ugly. I don't like his music. Now I like Stevie Wonder, even his music, even though Stevie Wonder ain't he not cute, but he he knows music. Very creative. Give me
Listen,
Marvin Gaye and Al Green and
you want to know what my favorite song of all time is?
what's that?
If you don't know me
Hey,
by
bum, bum,
now,
bum, bum,
you will never,
bum.
never, never know me.
Hey,
No, you won't.
ooh, hey.
Ooh. I love that song.
I
That's like
love that
my
song too.
favorite song of all time. And I like all three versions of it.
Wow.
There's, the original is the Blue Jays. Then it goes to Simply Red. Then it goes to Teddy Pendergrass. I love all three
Ooh.
versions.
Now my
All
favorite
three of them.
song is "Let's Groove Tonight." Da, 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 special
Mm,
shot tonight. We gonna groove tonight. I love this song. It's all right, all right.
all right. I love that one too.
Me
I love
too.
that one. And then another one of mine is September the 21st.
Yeah, that's
I
my
love
mom's
them so
birthday.
much. I love
21st
them.
night of September. They my favorite band of all time. Them and frankly, Beverly and Mays. Oh my God. Absolute heaven.
I absolutely. I one day, yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I love. I was sitting there and I got Buddy Lee to play that for me in one of the streams. I think it was in yours or somebody.
Yeah,
No,
probably
yeah,
so.
I don't know, but I was somewhere. Shit, and I was like, Buddy Lee, can you play? Can you play? Can you play September for by Earth, Wind, and Fire?
I remember that because he sure did play it. Do you remember uh, the 21st night of September?
Hey, Mister, get to know.
That's my
What's up,
jam now.
sweetheart? How are you?
Hey,
We
Mr.
doing
Get to
good.
Know, I'm going to jump down and let you tell your perspective, and I'm going to enjoy you. And very nice to meet you.
I'm a lot more enjoyable when you're on panel
All
with me.
right.
I'm just saying.
All right, brother. You got the floor. You got the floor.
So, so my biggest issue is like I used to be 100% for chemical castration, but you got to remember it only works for one sex, for one. Okay, it doesn't do anything for females, so there's that little bit of an issue. But with studies that have came out of people who have been chemically castrated, it didn't stop them or deter them from wanting to abuse a child. It made them become more sadistic and and more violent with their victims. So instead of and I'm not trying to sound callous, but instead of just molesting them, they would violently abuse them. You know what I mean?
So it basically made it worse instead of better.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
I hope that if I wished I could open, we've talked about this before, my very own prison for that, and just let just give me a bullwhip and some salt. I'm just saying. I
Yeah.
promise they'd be too scared to ever, like, they'd be so scared to do it that it would cut it down a lot because they wouldn't want to have to deal with what my prison does to them.
Yeah. Yeah, for
But
sure. Like.
it's it's illegal. I can't open it, but I wish I could. It'd be worse than Guantanamo Bay.
Oh yeah. Well, my belief and how I feel about it is once you cross that line of hurting a child, you don't have any kind of rights whatsoever. The law shouldn't pertain to you because to me, committing this crime against children is worse than somebody committing murder against anybody.
Yeah,
Because like when a person gets murdered, they only have to go through that once, and I know that's hard to say, and that's hard. It might be hard for some people to understand, but as a survivor of childhood SA, I have to relive that every single day of my life for the last 35 years. I've had to live with the abuse every single day of my life over and over and over again. You know what I mean?
and we've said it before that with that situation. it doesn't just victimize you, it victimizes every person that you come in contact with, or it comes in contact with you, because you can't trust people anymore. There's so
Nope.
much, you're scared for your children every day. It's just, it affects the relationship you have sometimes with partners, because you have PTSD from that situation. You know what I'm saying? You have
Oh yeah.
anxiety. You have a lot of
Yep.
things that you normally wouldn't have if that hadn't have happened to you. Also, praying Miss Linda. Miss
Praying
Linda
this one.
just
Yes, for sure.
had a tornado go through. She still has a home, but obviously, for them to get hit, any kind of tornado is bad. And her grandbaby got hit by blowing glass. So we're going to pray Miss Linda and keep her in our prayers, and your family. We're also praying for Miss Rhonda, Miss Joy, a lot of people, like everybody, all y'all. We love you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There's not enough. There's not enough of that kindness going around anymore. You know what I mean?
It's really not, and it is super sad. But I will say that Miss Church Lady, I did share it in the chat. And I will put it on my community wall too, just in case, because I know that sometimes you're working. She said that the AFC podcast she moderates for him. His name's DJ Just J. Okay. He does a lot of advocacy like you do, for children, and she said that might be a good collab for y'all. Possibly get, so I'm going
Yeah.
to put that on my community post, so that, if you can't do it from the chat kind of situation.
Right. Right. Yeah, because I can't. Like, I don't know why, but I'm just super special. What can I say? Because my StreamYard don't work like everybody else's StreamYard, and like I can't click on links. I can't click on links, regardless of whether I'm a moderator or not. Even out of my own StreamYard, it's ridiculous. I mean, I have a partner, and we pay $90 a month for this crap. You know what I mean? And I'm just getting sick and tired of it. But yeah, the only way I can subscribe is if, like you said, post it in your community tab or whatever, and I'll get it. Or you can just email me the link. That works too.
I'm actually posted it to the community wall right now. I posted one of his videos so that people could get to it easier. Like that's and that one dude, I know you wasn't in here. There was this dude that came up here and he said some really disparaging words in the back chat towards people of color. And then he's trying to be a rapper, and it's terrible. If you see a person named Aaron Woodward Experience on X, they are also go by, because they have like 5 different channels. So I'm not really giving them I'm not giving them clout. I am telling people to watch out for them. MC Nemesis on they have MC Nemesis Topic, MC Nemesis on Amazon, MC Nemesis on Wikipedia, MC Nemesis Reactions, and MC Nemesis Wikipedia. That person came into my back chat and straight up said the M bomb and M bomb with the B word behind it, and came into my chat, said, "I'm in the back chat, let me up," because they were going to try to say disparaging things while being on my panel, because there was another person right before that who tried that, and I dropped them and I blocked them.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Miss Catherine suggests, have you tried Prism to do your lives? It's another streaming platform service. I will
I
say
haven't,
stream
haven't
work
heard of it.
okay, but only if you're not doing panels. Um, if you're doing panels, Restream doesn't work that great, because people who are on phones, Restream tends to drop them. It only works with laptops for some reason. I don't know why. I had problems with that. I was trying. I don't know if you know this, Mister Get to Know, because I don't think you were here at the time. You can ask anybody that's been here for a very long time, as Catherine knows. I tried 6 or 7 different platforms to try to find the free 99 for people, so people could use a better free application, right? So I tried
Right.
everything. I will say most of them do not work as good as StreamYard. The only one that came close in my eyes was Restream. But the problem with Restream is that if you have guests who are on phones, it likes to drop them. Now the other one that did work pretty well was which one was that one? That was that one that ZX uses. Do y'all remember the name of that one? Shoot. Evo or it's called, I think it's called Evo or something like that, or uh it's a thing that I have to find it again. It works um okay. I didn't have any problem with guest on it, and it's cheaper than StreamYard.
Hmm.
Um let me find that one. Uh I used it while back. It's just been so long. Let's see.
Right.
Ooh. Or I gotta remember the name of it. Shit. You ever done that? I
I
forgot.
do. I do it all the time. I do, like all the time.
Oh,
It makes me so mad. I get so pissed off at myself, man.
let me see. I'm trying to find it. It was like, I'm gonna find it. It's just gonna take me a minute. But it EvuMax, EVU, I think it's EVU or something like that. Yeah, EVMUX. I just found it. This one works okay. Um, I will say it does work okay with panels. You can't have but so many guests at a time on EvoMax, but if you pay for it, it is cheaper. It does work. You could test it and see it is cheaper. I Yes, thank you, Shar. Um, that one does work pretty okay. I'm gonna drop the website for those in the chat. That one does. It's EVMUX. It works pretty well. I did 6 different ones. I will say a lot of those ones they want to do for podcasts do not work well for YouTube. Um, I would say if it goes in order of best to worst, um, but it had similar problems to Streamlabs. I would say it goes StreamYard's number one, then Restream, then EvuMix, and then everything else is after that. Everything else kind of sucks ass. I will say they have an OBS live thing, but it's kind of hard to use it. It's not OBS
Yeah,
itself. It's called
yeah, I couldn't
OBS.
figure it out.
Yeah, it's called OBS Live something else. One of my friends was trying to use it. She was having so much trouble. It's way cheaper. But I will say that when it comes into order, that's the way I would order them. If Restream didn't have so many issues with guests,
Yeah,
Restream would be better than StreamYard. But
yeah,
it wants to drop people who are on cell phones for some reason. And
yeah.
certain people it
And
just wants to drop them.
yeah, and you know me, I get some, I get full panels quite often and stuff, so I really can't. You know what I mean?
I will say
It
I
really sucks for that.
with what I make on my channel obviously, but they do run. That's also they do run specials a lot of times on StreamYard. And they'll run specials like during holidays and stuff, and during Christmas this last year, I got it for $22 or something a month for like a month or two, something like that, half off. Like I got it 50% off or something. Um,
You know, I'll keep an eye on it. I didn't even think about that at all. Because my biggest thing is I really don't want to try to learn another streaming service. You know what I mean? Like,
if I was
I'm not.
going to rank them
Go
though,
ahead.
that's the way I would rank them is
Yeah,
StreamYard is the best. Just because you don't have as many problems and it is for user interface, it is the easiest for most people.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've
But
been
I
using
will
StreamYard for about 3 years now, so you know.
Well, a lot of people find StreamYard to you know, be one of my friends got it locked in for a while, but they did end up they got it locked in for an entire year because they paid a year up before they changed the price. But then after that year, they told them they would have to pay the new price. But I that's a good idea to tell people is that you could possibly get locked in for a cheaper price. That's a damn good thing to tell folks because this shit ain't cheap. $44 a month is not cheap. It's almost $50 a month. Shit. I'm like, hell
Yeah,
to the
it's
no.
like my co-host and I. We split it. We share the same StreamYard.
That's a good idea if you can trust the person. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well, yeah. And I mean, I do. I trust him, and he trusts me. I'm his co-host. He's my co-host, and like, it works if you got somebody you can trust. Yeah. Why the
Yeah,
hell does
because
that say
y'all,
GPK number 2 on it?
I don't know. It does though, don't it?
It sure does. One. Oh, that's
How's this
because I was trying to
GPK?
figure out something on StreamYard the other day. Like, I literally was on one device, and there was three of my profiles was pulled up in my back chat before I was even live streaming on StreamYard, and I was on one device, but there was 3 profiles of there on me. I'm like, what the hell is this about, dude?
Right now it's $44 and some change, tax and all for StreamYard. I know because I get charged that every damn month. Around the time that it takes it off, it's about $44 and some change, tax and all for me. Now I don't know if they change the taxes versus your area. That's what it is for me. Actually,
Yeah,
I
it's
can go back and
$44
tell
right now.
y'all. Why am I sitting there saying I can tell y'all the exact price? All I gotta do is go over here and look at my mobile banking where it took off my money.
Right?
And it's like, yeah. Let's see over here.
Hi, Char.
Go
What's
to
up, sir? How are you?
StreamYard is $44.99. And my last pay time was this Friday, so I'm good until next month on the same time. So, but yeah, literally $44.99. That's taxes and all though. That's with
Yeah,
taxes.
yeah. And that's still ridiculous amounts of money.
It super is ridiculous. But here's the thing. What I think that they should, in my opinion, keep the core plan around 25, and that would be okay, in my opinion. And then the next one being 45, and the next one going up from there because it depends on how many StreamYard hours you want it to save your streams, right? And
Yeah,
whether you need more seats or whether you need more, because each one of the plans have different things. And I'm on the core plan. I'm on the basic plan pretty much. I'm not on the professional one that they have. They have the free stream yard, which only gives you so many hours of recording, and then after that, gives you about a week, I would say, depending on how long your streams are. Now, what you could do if you did shows by yourself, this is what I tell people for the free 99. This is for the free 99, y'all. If you're doing shows by yourself, you could do restream on the days you're doing streams by yourself, right? And then if you're doing panels, keep that to once a week and use StreamYard on those days, and you will get it for the free 99 or twice a week. And you could do it for the free 99. Just saying, if you want to try it that way, if somebody like wants to do that, if they do a lot of shows by themselves, Restream is pretty freaking awesome. I've had no problem with it when I'm by myself. It's just because a lot of people do want me to drop the link or talk about a situation when I do true crime or something like that, like I do true crime Thursdays and stuff or wellness
right.
Wednesdays. People want to talk about it, and so I do have a lot of people who want to do StreamYard. So when I was doing the restream thing, I did it for an entire month. I would have trouble with it dropping certain people just for the heck of it. It would just, some people could come up and be a guest all day, every day. And then other people, it was just mean. And it would just drop them.
It's
They had,
weird.
Yeah, it works great though. Like when we talk about if you're going to do it by yourself, if you were doing a show all by yourself and just doing regular shows, I would suggest Restream. It looks good too. And it's easy to use. You can set up the scenes very easy. I also did classes on it when I was doing it too. If you ever need to know how to do something on StreamYard and or anything, and uh, just ask. Most of the stuff I do know. Um, you know,
Right.
there is a way that a lot of people don't know when you use the free StreamYard how to get banners. See, when you pay for it, you can do media ask. You can do an overlay like this, right? But let's say you don't have that. You have the free 99. If you go make a Google slide as a banner, right? You have to go do it from another area. You just have to put everybody behind that screen. You have to go down there and change it like this. And hold on. Well, I have it to where it was everybody was set behind it. Or no, it was like that. That was for guests. See how it is? I have a thing set up to where I can pull that up and remove that for guests. Or you could just make
Right.
yourself the big one like that. Real simple. Just make yourself the big one.
Hmm.
That's for the free 99 for those who might need to know the free 99.
Right.
I know they're charging me 40 unless they change the price again, it's $44.99 for tax and all. That's what it says when it does me. But maybe I could try to cancel and redo it and maybe I can get it cheaper. Shit, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe they changed the pricing and it's cheaper. Um Maybe they did come out with a new plan that I don't know about, or maybe they lowered. Uh, because at one time they was, whew,
Dude, I really hate Amazon too, dude. I'm really getting sick tired of crap too. So I ordered some more books because I needed to get some more books to sign for some people, right?
yeah.
Like like 9 days ago, and I'm just barely getting a notification this morning that they haven't been shipped yet because they're having a problem with my debit card.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
It's like, what the
I just
hell,
got
guys?
mine
There's
today, and
plenty of money on it.
hopefully it won't do that to me. But if it does, I'll make sure. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. But I just ordered mine today, and it says it'll be here such and such. I think it was Friday or something, or um, possibly Monday, because they'll tell me I get 3-day shipping. Not Mississippi.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
Idaho either.
I'm gonna tell you something. Don't even pay down here if you shipping something from up north to down here. Don't even pay for expedited shipping. You ain't getting it. It's still gonna take 3 days. Even if you pay for 1 day shipping, it's still gonna take the 3. So don't even pay for it. Ain't even worth it.
Right.
We don't get shit in 1 day. It still takes 3 to 4 days, sometimes longer, because it has to go through so many different like things to get here. And when it gets to that Memphis office, shit, it takes forever.
Yeah. It's
I
like
tell
it's like
people
here in Idaho, it's the worst. It's the worst mail service there is. I'm not even joking.
we have a great mail service. It's just when it gets to those where they process it and where they're shipping it to your local office or whatnot, those tend to take longer. I think they're called distribution or something like that centers for the mail. The one in Memphis takes forever sometimes, and it'll take them 2 or 3 days to get something out of there. So yeah. Oh yeah, I could totally try that. Thank you for the idea on that, because that might be a good thing. Shit. Fucking expensive ass damn StreamYard.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, they do this for you now. Now you can absolutely post your referral. They make sure that you can post your referral. You see that, right? Make it super easy to do it, right?
Yeah, share your referral, and like I gotta like when I'm on chat or on panel like this, like it sucks because it covers up most of the newest chat message. You know what I mean? So I gotta wait for another person to send a message so I can actually read the message above it because it blocks it out. It's so stupid, dude. I hate it.
Well, if you look right there by the on the very right corner next time you're in there, it'll have a up or a down button. If you press the down button, it'll take it off screen and make it smaller.
Oh, really?
Because if you have it up, you're right. It only shows you the person above stuff, right? But if you press that
Yeah.
down button, I can see up to 3 chatters at one time. But I am on a laptop, so I don't know how it is on the phone. I've never used it on the phone before. That's why I didn't hit your stream yesterday because I was on my phone because I was outside doing gardening and stuff. And I was like, I don't have headphones and I know it's going to cause a problem.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
it's all
don't want
good. I
that.
mean, I get people get busy and all that stuff. I never expect anybody to be out of me. You know what I mean? So you're all good.
I knew you would knew
It'll
I was
happen when it's
there
supposed to.
by the share. I was like, he's going to know I was there.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm just letting you know you're one of my favorite people on YouTube.
Thank
Like my wife,
you.
my wife adores the hell out of you. She thinks you're just funny as hell, and like you're just an all around awesome person in my book. So you never shit down my back and told me it was chocolate candy. You know what I mean? So I'm good.
Well, I love sharing out other people. I love being supportive. You know, because there's enough of everybody to support everybody kind of situation, or try to at least. Even if I'm in 15 streams at one time, and I have done that, um, at least I'm hitting that like button. I know for a fact I'm sharing. I know for a fact I'm there. Giving that click, giving that view. And things like that. It does still help the algorithm. Um, and so I try, even if I'm busy doing things, I still try to do that because it's just share the love.
Yep. Yep. And it's called social networking because it's supposed to be socially networking it. You know what I mean? Like there's a reason why
Pretty
they call
much.
things sometimes. I mean,
That's how you grow. Like a lot of people don't
yeah,
understand that. That's how you grow is you network with all different kind of people. You know what I'm saying? And when you network and you
yeah,
go around and you get to know people, and then some people are going to stay with you because they like your personality, they like what you stand for. And some people will go away, and that's fine. And eventually your core audience will stay, right? And it'll continue to grow that way. If you stay stagnant, you're going to stay stagnant without networking. You have to be able to network and be okay and get along with others. And that's what social media in general is pretty much about.
yeah, yeah.
But I can't wait to get your book and be able to read it because it's going to be so awesome. I love poetry, and I know I'm going to have to let my mom read it because, my mom's a survivor and she loves to write poetry also. And I know she's going to fall in love with it, even though she's not a big reader. She's a big, like, she writes her stuff, but she's not a big reader per se. I think she'll love it because it's a poetry book. Like, she don't do chapter books.
Yeah. I'm not a big reader. I'm not a big reader either. I would rather do just about anything else than read a book.
Yeah.
I'm
She
not even
said,
kidding.
that old school saying, if it was any good, like on, I think it's, Still Magnolias, where it says if it's any good, they're going to turn it into a TV series or a movie. That's my mama.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. If it's a good enough book, they'll turn it into a movie. I'll watch the movie.
That's what my mama said.
I'm not even joking. Like the last book I read was Pet Cemetery, and that was like 18 years ago. And the last book I read before that was The Outsiders, and that was in ninth grade.
Yep, S.E. Hinton.
Yep.
I don't even know off the top of my head who wrote the book.
As I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of the movie house, I only had two things on my mind. Was Johnny going to be okay? And was today going to be a good day?
Stay golden, pony boy.
Stay golden, pony boy.
Trust me, I know. I read that book too. I'm actually I love reading. Like I read a lot, and have my entire life. But yeah, I had that book, and then I also had to read. In college, we read. Oh my God, it's the one. I know the name of the book. And why is it not running through my head? Everybody's pretty much had to deal with that book when they were in college. It was the one about the dude who like basically went with the rich folks and pretended to be like higher up than what he was, and I cannot for the life of me remember that damn name. Shit. They made it into a movie though. Um so I mean, God, what's the name of that book? Let me see if I'll I'm going to remember the name of that book if it kills me. I hate when that happens. You know, when something's on your mind and you're like, it totally just wants to not be there.
I do.
That's
100%.
why is it doing this to me? The Great Gatsby.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's had to read The Great Gatsby in college, and that was one of the ones that was on our reading list. Which crazy part is I read a lot of the books that were in college when I was in high school, so I just had to do like updates in my brain on it
Right. Yeah, I
because
never read that book.
it's a movie, so you could watch it.
Yeah, oh, I've watched the movie, but when we had to do it as a book report in, I think it was eighth grade, maybe ninth grade, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I'm so slow at reading, like it's ridiculous. So yeah,
Yeah, see, here's the crazy thing. I'm really great at grammar, really good at reading, could diagram the shit out of a sentence, right? But I am the worst speller known to man.
oh no, you're not. Oh no, you're not. Like I'm telling you right now, we should have a bad spelling contest because I kick your ass.
I suck at
I'm not
spelling.
like it. Not even joking. I'm looking at my wife. My wife all the time. I'm like, how do you spell this word? How do you spell this word? How do you spell this? 45, 50 times a day, dude.
I'll tell you, there's if he does the show again, which I think he should. One of my friends, Buddy Lee from the Black Sector, he does a drinking contest while spelling words. you, you get
Oh
you
shit.
get drunk, you get drunk while trying to spell, and it's funny because people they literally do shots in between, and they get really messed up, and they're doing a spelling bee while drunk. It's hilarious. It's awesome to watch.
That's funny. That sounds entertaining.
It really is. Buddy Lee is a great. Also, Buddy Lee does. A lot of people don't know this. He does. He's like we call him the YouTube DJ because somehow he does this, and I don't know how he does, but he can do DJing for your channel, and you won't get a copyright or nothing. Like they won't bother your channel for the music at all, like for no reason. Like he's really good at doing like DJing, and he'll play pretty much anything that anybody wants. He has a fee or whatnot for his DJing, obviously, as he should. Um, but he's really good. I'm gonna share his channel out right quick for anybody who might want to subscribe. He's from the Black Sector of YouTube. If you just chill out in the chat and get to know him, he's really cool. You may not understand what's going on at first, but if you sit there long enough, you will. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he does he's got his streams down to where he does turn up Tuesdays and fuck shit Fridays.
Nice. I like him already.
Oh, he's hilarious. Buddy Lee is hilarious. But yeah, he does like DJing and stuff. And so yeah, Buddy Lee is awesome. See, even church they say, yeah, I love me some Buddy Lee. And he's a good musician. Like he has his own music that he does. And he absolutely pulled up on somebody who claimed that they basically were looking at a child on a bus and he smacked the teetotal shit out of him. When I mean he smacked the taste out of this dude's mouth, I mean he told him and said, if I ever hear about you going around another kid or going around another school bus and looking at children in a disparaging way, I'm coming back. He pulled up on him and smacked the bejesus out of him.
Oh yeah.
We call it the slap that was heard around the world.
Oh yeah. I love it.
It was this dude named JT or whatnot. His name was he was from the area that he's from. He smacked, you could ask church lady, he smacked him, he smacked the shit out of him. You could hear his pow. And he told him, if I ever hear about it again, I'm coming back. You don't want me to come back. It was awesome. Yes, it was. It was heard in all realms, including the afterlife.
Nice.
Yeah, he don't play about that shit. A lot of people don't play about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
And
I do.
he said some really messed up stuff, and we kind of think that this dude is like not all there kind of situation, but at the same time he knew better, and just him saying that was enough. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't tried none of that. He ain't said nothing like that since. He been on the straight and narrow since he got that slap. Let's just say he ain't looked at nothing else and did nothing else because he's scared Buddy Lee gonna pull back up again.
No, rightly so. You shouldn't be doing that kind of shit. You know?
But Buddy Lee's cool as shit. If you watch his channel, you'll like him. He's pretty chill. There's a lot of people. Like I watch so many different people that it's crazy the amount of people that I watch. Like if you looked at my subscriber thing and all the notifications that I get on a daily basis, it's crazy.
Oh
But
my gosh. Dude.
I'm just gonna get off here and I'm gonna go play me some games, see who else is streaming. Are you gonna have a stream tonight? So with everybody, because you know how notifications be. Sometimes they'll be sending out so we can go ahead and pre-tell folks.
Probably not tonight. If I do, it'll just be a pop up one real quick or whatever. But no, not really. Not one planned
Anything you
anyway.
want to advertise?
My book. It's available on audio now too, or it's available on digital format too now, so you can get that one too that way. So you
I'm
know,
gonna
and
go ahead and repost the link again to your book. Copy and paste.
oh yeah, it's only $9.99. It's only $9.99. It's not that expensive, but you know,
And it's
it's more
also
about
available on Kindle if you do not want a paperback, which I ordered a paperback. But if you want it on Kindle, it's also available for $9.99 on Kindle. And you can there's an audio book from Audible if you like to listen to the audio book. So
hell yeah. And it's really not about the money for me. It's just it's about just getting the message out there, and you know me. So I mean, don't get me wrong, the money's nice, but you know, I do this for a different reason than money. So
ooh, they got a new show on the Netflix called The Residence that has the girl from Orange is the New Black. You know, they called her Crazy Eyes. It's called The Residence.
mhm.
That's what Miss Church Lady was just talking about.
Nice. Might have to check it out.
Yeah, I got it. I got it pulled up. It says, this is what the Wikipedia says. The Residence is an American mystery comedy drama television series created by Paul William Davies for Netflix, inspired by The Residence, the inside private world of the White House by Kate Anderson Brower. The series revolves around fictional murder scandal involving the staff of the White House. Ooh. So it's a murder mystery type situation with the White House.
Nice. I'll definitely have to check it out.
But I'm supposed to get off here. I want to thank you, Mr. G2K, for coming up. Tell Miss G2K I said hi. And she knows she's my favorite person, too.
Hell yeah, I'll let her know for sure. You know that, sweetheart.
Tell her I said, I found you, Miss New Booty.
I will do, sweetheart. Thank you very much for letting me come up here and give your channel a bad image. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it.
You didn't give nobody a bad image now.
Oh, I know. I just like being funny.
Hey, huggies.
Hug, sweetheart. Be good, everybody. Make sure you're always nice to this lady right here, because Charlie really is a sweetheart, and she's one of my favorite people in the world. Just so you know. Be good, Charlie.
Thank you, Mr. G2K. You have a great day. Bye.
You too, sweetheart. Bye.
Y'all make sure y'all have a blessed day today, all days and every day, and keep smiling, keep laughing, and don't let nobody get you down. You know what I'm saying? They ain't worth it. Nobody's worth it when it comes to that. Keep your head up. Keep smiling. Much love, beautiful peoples. I will see y'all later. I love you, my angels. Also, thank you to Cut and Shoot for being a member for 2 months. Anybody who has a membership, thank you. Anybody who subscribed, thank you. Anybody who hit that like button, I am appreciative of all things. Anybody who hit the cash app, I just want to say everything that you do and are here for and just chilling with me. Thank you. Thank you to my replay gang, my bushwatchers, huggies to all you beautiful peoples. All right, bye.
I'm from the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my hood to the day that I go. From the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction. This was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding. Come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Outer Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, catching seat banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still, crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be stanging round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about around 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue apartments from OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, saw blue a big Anthony using P.
I'm from the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my